Hello and welcome. I am Ash Mannix. And once again, we're playing some more Tsukihime. It's been a while. This is a random stream. I am bored and I thought I'd play some since and I think you guys have been enjoying it too. So, yes, let's crack on. I don't think Cooks will be on today. I could be wrong, but, well, see. The night is young. Switch to the food. Capturing everything. And let us continue. So, just before we start, in the last part of the playthrough, we killed Chaos. Yes, we actually killed Chaos. Or more specifically, killed Vampire called Chaos. Hello, Fat. Welcome to the stream. And yes, if I remember correctly, we fainted after that fight, and I think Arkwood had asked where we'll stay, or Arkwood knew. Hello, Garlic Bread X. Welcome once again to the stream. Anyway, Arkwood took us back to the mansion where we stay with our sister. Well, we've only recently been staying there because it is our family's mansion, but we were kicked out when we were 10 because we had an accident, week of body, and Daddy didn't like it. But Daddy is dead now, and Sis likes me, wants me back home. But is also pissed off at me because I have no manners. But yes, Chapter 5, Blue Scar of Sin, 5th day, October the 25th. It is a Monday. Oh, we get the days as well. Now, there isn't any audio playing yet. Wait, I've got a bad feeling. I've had this problem. Audio. Not done anything. There's just no audio at this point. It's hard to tell, but we'll see how this goes. I feel morning sunlight. I keep my eyes closed as I try to fall asleep again, but the gentle sunlight keeps urging me to open my eyes. Slowly, I start to awaken. Quiet atmosphere. The air is comfortably cold, and yet it feels gentle. Yes, the weather will be great today. Weird thing to think about when you've just up from it. Then I should get up and go to school. Right, I have to go to school. The past 3 days, my life was in chaos, and it made me forget I was a student. Wait, no, there's audio, and the audio is not playing through the stream because I have not set the enabled the thing. Now the audio is playing for this. Right, there should be music playing just now, so hopefully you guys will be. And I am going to do something else. I'm going to resize yeah. I'm doing that just so that the text appears bigger to make it a little bit easier for you guys, especially if you're playing this on. I wake up. I'm lying on bed and my glasses are on the bedside. I put on my glasses and look around. Sunlight streams so strongly through a window, I almost expected to hear it pouring through. I take a quiet breath. I fill my lungs with fresh air and it feels like my chest is purified. I hear the clock ticking. Small birds chirp in the woods outside. I stay on my warm bed, aimlessly feeling the relaxed passage of time. Ah, back. No, there's nothing special about this morning. Right now, I feel like there's something almost holy about it. Thank goodness. It really is good. Not the fact that I'm alive, nor that I was able to do something about that black vampire, but that even though I was in such a world, I was able to return to my normal days and feel happy about this morning. Then, good morning, Shiki-sama. Oh! I jump in my bed. Now that I look, Hisui is standing quietly at the side of my bed. Oh, she'd been there the whole time. Hisui, please excuse me, Shiki-sama. Since you did not notice, I spoke. Ah, well, I mean, I'm sorry too. Hisui respectfully bows to me. She surprised me. My heart still pounding rapidly. Huh? But it's still before 7 o'clock, Hisui. Yes, it is but earlier than your usual waking time. Well, yes, then why are you here, Hisui? I came to wake you up. Akiya-sama wants to know what have you been doing these last 2 days, so she wanted me to bring you no matter what. Ah, I forgot. Come to think of it, I skipped school last Saturday, was with Arkwood through all of Sunday. Yeah, this is what I was wondering. It's like, how is he going to explain this to his sister? Don't tell me Akiha's angry. I do not know. Please confirm for yourself, Shiki-sama. Garbage, I think your voice audio cuts at times. Weird. Let me... why? I'll do that. Let me see. Do you know what? It might be the filters I've set on OBS. Have I set open threshold, close threshold? That there. Right. Try that. Fat saying not being cutting for me. DM says sounds fine to me. Oh, fair enough. Maybe I didn't need to fiddle with that. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Right. So Hisui's not going to confirm this, which is either she doesn't know or it's a bad sign. Hisui's voice sounds very cold. Wait a minute. Before that, why am I sleeping in my room? Shiki-sama, you returned around 2 o'clock in the morning. Nissan found you sleeping in the doorway and carried you up to your room. Wow, these maids are strong. They can lift him to his room. Gallic says, I think you sound better now. Yeah, I've reduced. There's a filter I've got for cutting out audio, like low noise audio, to try and cut out noise. I've just kind of reduced the sensitivity of that, which I think it was too aggressive. That's because the mic. I've changed a microphone to one that's a bit more directional. The one I had before was really sensitive and would pick up noise from like halfway across the goddamn neighborhood or something like that, man. This one is a bit less sensitive in that respect. At least I hope so. What? My mouth hangs open. That's bad. Not contacting anyone for 2 days, returning in the middle of the night and sleeping by the doorway. Oh, yeah, she's got to be pissed. I'm acting like a drunk. That woman treating me like some sort of cat. Arkwood's face flashes in my mind. But maybe I do have to be thankful for her carrying me as far as the entrance. Alright, I'll head down immediately. And if possible, I'd be happy if you tried to calm her down as much as possible. I refuse. Wow. She answers. Maybe Hisui might be also angry at me. Damn. Didn't think she was capable of that. One problem after another. The owner of this mansion is Akiha, so does this mean that if Akiha's angry, no one is there to defend me? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I do think both maids would take her side on most arguments. Well, time to get up. I can't do anything staying in bed. Ow! As soon as I stand, pain shoots through my entire body. Last night's wounds? Well, yeah. If there's anything to be surprised about, it's the fact I'm still alive. Even though I was that wounded and bloody, I still managed to wake up normally. It just isn't natural. Shiki-sama, those are... That's rare. Hisui widens her eyes and looks at me. What, is there something I look down at my body. But what is this? A pattern of red spots covers my pajamas everywhere. Of course, the design wasn't ever here. It's my blood soaking through everywhere. Uh-oh. Sui suppresses her words. I'm thankful. What? Oh, I'm thankful. It lets me calm down. The reason for the bleeding is clear. But since I can't tell her why, I have to lie to make her not worry. Shiki-sama, your body. I'm fine. Nothing hurts. See, didn't I come back late at night? Truth is, I was in a fight and that's why I came home late. These wounds are from that fight, and they're just scratches, so don't worry about them. So his eyes implore me, saying, please do not tell lies. But from her standpoint, she probably can't ask me any further. I feel sorry, but I'll have to stick with my lie. So could you please not tell Akiha about this? She would get really mad if she heard about me getting in fights. I mean, you've already... yeah, well... He's been out for 2 days, comes back sleeping at the entrance of the mansion, and has is bleeding. What is he actually? Is he a cat? Yes, I understand. Definitely, Akiha-sama will not find out. Isui nods. Thanks. I have another request. Do you have any disinfectant? I have a lot of scrapes all over my body, so I want to take care of them. Yes, I will bring some right away. What is it? She looks really uncomfortable all of a sudden. In any case, I'm glad she went to get some disinfectant. Once she brings it here, I can take care of it myself. It's only slight pain, so anything that hides the blood is good. Oh, thanks for waiting. The one who opens the door and walks in isn't Hisui, but Kohaku-san. In her hand, she carries a box with a red cross on it. Huh? Kohaku-san? Yes, I heard the situation from Hisui-chan. Shiki-san, you went out and got in a fight? No, not really. I can't come up with any other explanation. Jeez, you shouldn't be doing those things. It's okay to be naughty, but you shouldn't be violent. It's okay to be naughty, but you shouldn't be violent? Okay. It's just painful for the one doing it and the one receiving it. Yes. Painful for the one hitting and the one getting hit, huh? Kohaku-san's words hit me pretty heavily. Yeah, that's right. Hitting is only painful. I mean, yes. Isn't it? I'm disappointed you have those wounds. No matter what the situation was, I'll be disappointed in you if you keep on doing these kind of things, Shiki-san. Her words penetrate sharply into my chest. Deep inside my heart, I want to apologize. Sorry, Kohaku-san. I probably did numerous things to make her disappointed in me. Yeah, I'm an idiot and I regret it. I wouldn't ever do it again. I won't ever do it again, which I feel is a blatant lie. As long as you understand, then that is fine. I'm going to examine your wounds, so please take off your clothes. Kohaku-san pads over and grabs my shirt. She's telling me to get naked here. But wait! You don't have to go that far. Wait, is this going to have some dodgy scene? I just wanted to put a little disinfectant on a few scrapes, that's all. What are you saying? Even if you say you only have a few scratches, they don't look that minor. No, I'm fine. I can do it by myself. That won't do. One's on your back. Seeing the wounds on my back, Kohaku-san gasps. How terrible. Why is that? That's not the appropriate... She looks happy there. Did you get into a fight with a Doberman, Shiki-san? Yeah. Well, something like that. Kohaku-san sighs in amazement. Geez, now I really can't let you handle it, Shiki-san. Come on, please hurry up and take off your clothes. You know, you could just let me do it myself, what the hell. With your clothing on, I can't take care of you. Phrasing. Kohaku-san. No, I said I can do it myself. They aren't a big deal. I don't need to be naked. I see. You must be embarrassed, Shiki-san. Yes. With a smile, she goes ahead and tries to remove my pajamas anyway. The fuck? Woman, I said no. No means no. I'm already used to seeing your body, Shiki-san. This does not make me feel, I don't think this would make him feel any better. Please just take off your clothing. All she has to do is finish it with it. There's nothing impressive to hide anyway. Used to, Kohaku-san. I've already changed your clothing once, so I know every detail of your body. Wow, this is creepy. What? Let's go. We haven't much time. If you take too long, Akiya-sama will notice. Ugh. Yeah, I can't argue with that. Yeah, do you know what? You're right. Just, you know, the fact that you've seen me naked when I didn't give you any permission, that's okay. Albert saying, the only lewd CGs you'll find in a route are those of the route's heroine. You're in a near side route, which means that the heroine is either Arquid or Ciel. Ooh, is Arquid the best route? I feel like Arquid should be the best route. I can't argue with that. But to get naked in front of Kohaku-san, it's... I guess it can't be helped. Oh, I guess it can't be helped. Then I will only examine your upper body. Yeah. This way, there isn't anything to be embarrassed about, right? Well, I've got a fat belly that I'm a bit embarrassed about, so I don't know if I really like you prodding about it. Even that's embarrassing, but I guess that's the best compromise. I guess so. Then please do. I sit down on my bed and take off my shirt. Kohaku-san expertly tends to my wounds. She carefully tends the wounds on my arms, shoulders and back. The disinfectant stings into the wounds. They sink in, but compared to my occasional dizziness or the pain from my old scar, it's nothing. You know, I hate right, this game seems to do this thing where when the last line plays, it'll auto-click and just do if there's a transition. And sometimes it will do that and I'll not be able to read what that last line is, and it's super annoying. I don't know what settings in here that's causing it. Might be because I'm playing the web version. I don't know. Hello underscore. Arc is probably the best character, but the far side routes are the best part of the story. Oh, okay. Awesome. Oh my god. Wow, you really are a boy. Kohaku-san says happily, so it probably helped me to put up with all the pain. Now we have to stick on this compress patch. It may rub off, so let's bandage it. He puts a compress over my bruised chest and wraps a bandage around it. All finished. Are you sure you don't want me to do your legs? Yeah, I can do the rest. Thanks, Kohaku-san. I know you're busy and all. No. Please do not worry about it. Then I'll be going back to the kitchen. When you are finished, please come to the dining room, okay? Kohaku-san walks to the door. Ah, Kohaku-san. Yes? Sorry. Like you said, fighting is just stupid. It's just a big bother and nothing good ever comes from it. Kohaku-san looks at me in amazement and then suddenly starts to laugh happily. I understand. I will let it go this time, okay? She happily says that and exits the room quietly. Oh, come on, man. What the fuck? Did you just go into that fight because you were just picking a fight with someone? No. You were in that fight because you were forced into it. I mean, you agreed to help Arquid because you literally killed her. And so you're doing the world a favor because that guy was after you. He came after you, so you had to defend yourself. So what are you supposed to do? Should you just let him kill you? What the hell, man? He's just trying to placate everyone. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. He's still gonna get into more fights, I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Alright, I'm here. Now only a door separates me from the sitting room where Akiha awaits. No matter what the circumstance was, there's no excuse for skipping school and not coming home for 2 days. Yep. Now, yeah, see that? It does that thing where I didn't click. It just auto fucking clicks. Right, wait, options. Oh, time to save scum. Save the game. Save the game at the options. Oh, there's Arkwood. I can't explain the circumstances, so I'll at least apologise. I can't explain it, so I'll somehow lie about it. No, I should tell the truth. I feel like telling the truth would be a bad thing. Because I'm pretty sure Akiha wouldn't... A, she might not believe me. B, she might just think I'm insane and put me in and lock me in the mansion, not let me out. B, if she half believes what I say, she will still lock me in the mansion, not let me out. I'm gonna say I can't explain the circumstances, so at least I'll apologise. Let's go with that one. That's right. I think that's the best choice. I don't think Akiha will understand about non-humans like Arkwood and Nero, and since I can't tell the truth, I should at least sincerely apologise. Wait, why can't he tell the truth? Is this self-imposed, or did Arkwood say to him? I think it's self-imposed. Alright, let's go. Taking a deep breath, I open the sitting room door. In the sitting room, Akiha's on the sofa and Hisui is standing by the wall. Good morning, Nissan. Her gaze is telling me I am angry. Morning, Akiha. Let's dispense with greetings. Please, sit there. I wish to speak with you, Nissan. Her words are so forceful I can't say no. I solemnly and calmly sit down on the sofa across from her. Nissan. This is very abrupt, but may I ask about these past 2 days? Ugh. Despite her polite language, Akiha's words are unmistakably a threat. But her Oni-chan cannot tell her such a story. About that, Akiha. Yes? What is it? I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. She just disappears? Crash. What the fuck? The teacup that Akiha was holding falls to the table. Falls? Okay, I thought she chucked it at the table. Rather, I think she dropped it intentionally. Uh-oh. Akiha-sama. Oh, I'm sorry, Hisui. Would you please clean it up? Hisui silently cleans up the spilled tea in the shards of the very expensive-looking teacup. I uneasily watch her do so while Akiha's glaring at me. Once done cleaning, Hisui goes to the kitchen. Then, Nissan. Yes? Could I ask you again? Akiha doesn't give up. I can feel her drive to get the story out of me no matter what. But still, I don't think I can tell her about it. Of course, not just for my sake, but hers as well. No. No matter how many times you ask me, I can't tell you. I feel sorry that I made you worry, but I can't tell you about it. Even though you are sorry, you can't tell me, Nissan. That's right. I'm sorry I haven't contacted you and for not being able to talk about it, but I haven't done anything wrong the past 2 days. I don't even want to think that was a wrong thing to do. Oh, okay. That's right. Even these past 2 days were simply kill or be killed. I want to believe it was the right thing to do. I did it to help Arkwood, but most of all, I do not regret killing that cannibalistic monster. At least there will be no more victims killed by having their blood drained. I'm sorry, Akiha. I'm sorry to make you worry, but please don't ask me anymore. Akiha stares at my eyes. For a while, she stays like that. I understand. Thinking about it, you must have your reasons, so I won't press you on this anymore, Nissan. I'm sorry. Thanks for understanding. I understand. Then I will no longer ask about this, but please refrain from doing anything like this ever again. Nissan, you are the eldest son of the Tono family. If you do not understand your position better, it will be very troubling. Hey, that has nothing to do with this. Besides, you're the successor to the Dono family, so it doesn't really matter what I do. If you're so worried about the future of the Dono family, you should go find a husband husband appropriate for the Dono household. Oh, oh, that's a bad thing to throw out there. For some reason, Akia descends into silence. What's wrong? Are you feeling alright, Akiha? It's nothing. If you have enough time to worry about me, please pay more attention to yourself. You have your chronic anemia to worry about, Nissan. Well, it is true that I frequently collapse from anemia. Lexiville says, is this a romance visual novel? I don't know. I mean, there's romance roots, so I guess in that respect. Actually, I don't know too much about this visual novel, to be fair. Garlic by Dex and maybe DM might know better in the chat. An underscore. Yeah, Garlic by Dex saying horror and romance. I've gone into this fairly blind, and I've tried not to look into this game too much. So, yes, but it's not your typical romance visual novel where it's just like, you know, purely romance. Also, welcome to the chat, Lexiville. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, please do not leave the mansion by yourself often. Even without that, the city is dangerous recently. Someone like you, who meanders about in a daze, is just asking to be attacked by that serial killer. Serial killer? Oh, those serial killings. Those serial killings where 9 victims have been found. Their bodies were all drained of blood, so they call it the modern day vampire, but... Oh, that's okay. Those incidents, they won't ever happen again. Huh? It means the vampire isn't around anymore. That killer is caught already. Is that so? Nissan, how do you know about that? Well, I just happened to see it, but for sure such things will not happen again. Come on. What the fuck? She's not going to be curious about that. Yeah, at least there won't be any more people killed by Nero. These past 2 days spent with Arquid, so many things happened I really can't just say what is right and what is wrong. But the simple truth remains. I can say it was all for the best. Nissan? What happened? You suddenly seem very happy. Akia looks strangely at my face. It's nothing. I just feel that it's finally over. A smile unconsciously creeps over my lips as I answer. Oh, music cuts. It's 7:30. Hello, Goo. Welcome to the stream. Urban fantasy. Ah, yeah, it's an interesting way to describe it. Akia left 20 minutes earlier than me by car. Why is he shouting that? After eating Kohaku-san's delicious breakfast, I decide to head for school. Isui walks with me to the gate, carrying my bag. Well, I'll be going. Thanks for seeing me off, Isui. Isui wordlessly hands me my bag. Shiki-sama, around what time will you be returning? You don't trust me either? It's okay. I'll definitely be back in the afternoon. I understand. Then please be careful on your way. Isui bows deeply. Feeling a bit embarrassed about it, I leave the mansion's gate. At the intersection, there are only the figures of my fellow high school students. No young woman sitting on the guardrail like that one time. Well, of course. I probably won't ever see her again. First of all, her goal was to execute the vampire, and with Nero gone, there's no reason for her to stay around here any longer. Just a little bit in my chest. Things like regret and lingering affection. It is true she only brought trouble, but even still, it was fun being with her. What, am I stupid? I almost got killed. What part of that would make me feel lingering affection? The wounds from last night still hurt. Remembering back to when you almost became Nero's food. Or remember, you certainly don't want something like that to ever happen again. Oh, the school bell rings. Crap, I'll be late. Shaking off my idle thoughts, I run to the school gate. I fly into my classroom. It's still 5 minutes before class, so it's very noisy inside. Yeah. I take a breath and head to my seat. With this much time left, I didn't even need to run at all. Yo, Duke of Delinquency! Oh shit. From behind, I hear the voice I never look forward to. What's going on, Tono? Never heard you were skipping class. It's a lot of trouble. You have to tell me when you skip school and go play. I forgot this guy. Arihiko, this guy is a legend, says those preposterous words with an unbelievably happy expression. Why should I have to tell you when I don't go to school? Isn't it obvious? When you don't show, neither does Senpai. So it's bad unless I think of something ahead of time. What's bad for this guy? But seriously, what happened? Since middle school, you've had anemia but never skipped school. Well, you did that cool trick several times, leaving as soon as you arrived. It's kind of like that. I made it to the intersection and felt bad, so I went home. Both you and Yumizuka seem to be acting like bad students lately. Yumizuka? Well, I'm guilty as charged, but is something wrong with Yumizuka-san? Her? She's been absent lately. She was always such an honor student, so I think she might have been stressed out. Fuck. I've got a really bad feeling about this. But I bet she can't call a raise... What? She can't call a raise cause she has a bad hand. What? Arihiko's words are always very unique. The homeroom chime rings out. Well, I'm off. Since you skipped Saturday, make sure you study hard today. Arihiko leaves the room quietly. Wait, where the fuck is he going? In other words, he's going to skip class today. What a bro though. He came just to see if Shiki came, and as soon as he saw that Shiki was there, he left. Morning classes end. With the bell announcing lunchtime, half the people in the classroom clear out. Well then, what should I do? Well, it's going to be an option thing, isn't it? Arihiko isn't here, so I should take my time and eat lunch. Oh. Oh, Tono-kun, you're by yourself? Yeah, senpai. Did you come here to eat? Yes, I thought I would eat with everyone, so I hurried over here, but... She stares. Without any warning, she looks at my face intently. I don't know what she's thinking, but she suddenly draws close to me. Hey, it's senpai? She's right next to me. Almost embracing distance. Something would be wrong with my heart if it wasn't beating quickly. Senpai doesn't say anything. He only stands right next to me and sniffs? The fuck? She's like, kun kun. Huh? What is she doing? Senpai then gets away. Senpai? Tono-kun, did something happen? Was she sniffing for perfume? Because she was like, has he found a woman who is not me? She asks me with a serious look. To be blunt, I don't know what's going on. Something, like what? I don't know. That's why I'm asking. She looks up at me as if she's angry. As if she was angry. Nothing, I'm just as always. Do I seem strange today? I'm not sure either. I just thought so perhaps I was just imagining things. Tilt my head in confusion. Well, shall we get lunch? You are eating at the cafeteria today, right, Tono-kun? If we don't hurry, the seats will all be taken. Ah, yeah. You're eating at the cafeteria too, senpai? Yes, I want to eat something good today. She grins and pulls me by the hands as she starts walking. In the end, I talked with senpai about the athletic festival in 2 weeks, and the culture festival shortly thereafter over lunch. To tell the truth, senpai saying I want to eat something good, and ordering curry leaves more of an impression in my mind than what we talked about. In the chat, Kuxo saying horror and romance is a good mix. Garlic Bread X says, about Yumizuka, she is a character that was originally planned to have a root in the original VN. I think she'll have one in the remake if she doesn't have one already. Okay. Who was Yumizuka? Was Yumizuka the girl that randomly butted into our conversation on the first day of school when we were talking to Akihira or Arihika? Was Arihika is his name? And she said a couple of things and then disappeared off the face of the planet. Because that's the only other person only other character I remember in this game. Oh, music cut. Classes end and school's over. Well, what should I do now? God, this game. I have to do the safe scumming. Right, go into the city and look for her. No. Space out in the classroom. I want to space out in the classroom, actually. DM is saying, yes, that's her. Oh, cool. She has brown... Garlic Bread is saying she has brown hair and pigtails. Right, I think she had pigtails. Interesting. Right. So we have options. I can go into the city and look for Arquid. I don't think that's a good idea, because I just don't think that's a good idea. Space out in the classroom seems a bit boring. No, well, actually, no. Just return to the mansion and rest seems a bit boring, so I'm going to go with space out in the classroom. I don't feel like going back to the mansion, so I kill time spacing out in the classroom. Outside, the sun is setting. Can you do this in school in Japan? I couldn't do this in my school. What, just sit there after class and just wait and just space out? I get booted out of the school. I feel like they shut down the school like 10 minutes after everyone leaves. Outside, the sun is setting. I can hear the voices of those practicing in athletic clubs. I'm quite comfortable with sitting at my desk peacefully. It's probably because yesterday and the day before were out of some extraordinary world. And then... Good. I see you're still here, Tono-kun. Ah, shit, I just realized. In terms of routes, I want to go on the Arquid route. But I think that by spacing out, I've probably increased my chances of going down the CL route. Is this who this character name is? Kuxel is saying, we once got held behind in school for 2 hours because guys from a rival school showed up with dogs. Oh my god, okay. Well, that's a bit different. Underscore saying you already on the Arquid route. Ah, good, right. Good. Good. I see you're still here, Tono-kun. Senpai's face suddenly comes into view. Senpai? What makes you come down to a second year classroom? You keep asking this. She's coming down to see you dumbass. Come on. I mean, I get you don't want to instantly think someone's into you, right? Especially a senpai. But come on, man. But then again, at that age, you're thick as shit, so... Well, in general. Is there something special you had in mind? Oh, yes. I was wondering if you were still here, so I came to take a look. Look at those hands that are clasped together, like Mr. Burns style. Excellent. Senpai says something that makes me happy. It makes me happy. Senpai notices me. Yes, I'm here. What is it? There is something I forgot to say during lunch. I was thinking of waiting until tomorrow, but I think I should just say it as soon as possible. Something you forgot to say? Yes. Tono-kun, you seem to be going out at night lately, so I wanted to warn you. There have been a lot of dangerous things going so you shouldn't stay out too late. Well... How does Senpai know that? Wait, yeah, how the fuck does she know that? Do I look pale from a lack of sleep? Or maybe she saw me walking around at night? Well, Tono-kun, I let you know. You shouldn't involve yourself in dangerous things. Bye! As quickly as she arrives, Senpai disappears like a gust of wind. That is a red flag. That is about fucking 10 red flags. There's like flashing alarms going off in my head. I'm like, oh my god. If this was real life, and if I was going to choose a person to become closer with, I would probably not choose CL at this point, because she's coming off as a bit of a stalker. DM is asking... Wait. underscore is saying, if you chose, this is really instead of a dream that would have put you on the CL route, I think. DM is saying, is it even possible to choose CL out before Arkwood? I don't remember. And Goo saying, yes, it is. Let's see what happens now. Let us head home. Move the mouse out of the way. After spending an hour doing nothing in the classroom, I decided to go home. It's past 5 o'clock. If I'm too late, Hisui will worry, so I should head back soon. Hisui? What about Akiha? What the hell? Aki. God, I'm terrible with the names. Arihiko and Akiha. This kind of similar sounding at the beginning. I head up the road and draw near the mansion. After a little more walking, I see Hisui standing by herself at the front gate. Wait, was she waiting for you at the gate? Mate, you made her wait for like an hour? Wonder what Hisui's doing. Tilting my head to the side, I head for the front gate. Hisui realizes I'm here and bows her head. Welcome back, Shiki-sama. Yeah, thanks, Hisui. I can barely reply since I'm bewildered by the respectfulness of it all. Were you waiting for me to come home? Yes. Greeting the master is a servant's duty. Answering very matter-of-factly, she doesn't even bat an eyelash. Hisui, I'm truly happy you waited to greet me, but there's really no need to wait outside. I'll come back on my own, so you can just greet me whenever you realize I'm back. Hisui's face clouds slightly. Wait, why? Oh, maybe she was waiting for me to return like this on Saturday and Sunday. Oh, shit. Did she just wait there for like 5 hours? Hisui, I understand. Starting from tomorrow, I will await your return in the lobby. Hisui gives a quick bow and opens the mansion gate. Hisui turns around as she does so. For some reason, that atmosphere isn't exactly conducive to conversation. Hisui closes the gate after I pass through, then she silently walks to the entrance to open the door and leads me into the lobby. Wait, so Hisui has every day after school waited for us at the gate at the expected time for us to come home, and on almost every occasion we've came back late. Oh my god, that is terrible. And then he's like, you don't need to wait for me at the gate. What are you doing? Which is kind of like insensitive, considering she'd be waiting all that time. Oh my god. I get to my room. Aki isn't back yet from her lessons. Kohako-san is preparing dinner and Hisui is cleaning the mansion. Jeez, there's nothing to do. At this point, I would just go on my computer and play games, but I don't think he's got a computer. And there's no TV. At least not in most of the mansion. Well, there's quite a mountain of studying, reviewing, and memorizing a student like me has to do. But I just don't feel like doing anything. Suddenly, Arkwood's face flashes in my mind. Whether good or bad, it's probably just a reaction to the crazy 2 days I just had. Perhaps spacing out here in my room will be good, giving my mind and heart a break. After eating dinner by myself in the large dining room, Kohako-san treats my wounds and I go back to my room. Akiya didn't make it back in time for dinner. Her lesson was apparently going to last a while, so she was going to eat away from home. It's past 10 at night now. It's a bit too early, but since I'm exhausted, I should sleep early tonight. Oh. My body is exhausted, but I can't fall into a deep sleep. The wounds all around my body sting and wake up my mind as it tries to sleep. I look at the clock as I lie in bed. It's past 3 o'clock in the morning, already 5 hours of unsatisfactory rest. Damn it, I can't sleep. Not being able to sleep when I want to, it's like torture. Tick, tick, tick. The sound of the clock's second hand gets on my nerves. Tick, 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 creak, tick, tick, tick. Eh? I think I heard something mixed in with the ticking. It sounded like the door opening, but who'd be coming at this hour? Tap, tap, tap. Oh, this is not good. No, there's no mistake. Someone came into the room and is coming near me. Oh, creepy. Uh-oh. Who is it? If someone wants to come this late, you bastard. Ugh. Right, if someone's to come this late, now who? I'm just gonna save every option because I am like that. Oh, goosing, warning, warning. Right, I don't think it's CL Senpai because if it is, fucking hell. I don't think. Oh, warning, warning. Okay, right, guys. The sensor's coming up. Let me just sort this. Let me just make sure the the pig sensor is up. Just let's see what happens. Right, guys are giving me the warning. Kuxo says I have faith in the built-in filter. I don't, so I will have a look at the filter. We'll see. Stalker CL comes to, well, I don't think it's CL. It shouldn't be CL, right? I'm gonna say it might be Arquid, right? Enable studio mode in OBS, dude. What? Nah. I've got the filter on now. Choose wisely. Right, I think it's not good. Akiha. God, it'd be hilarious if it was Akiha. It can't be CL Senpai. How does she get in? I'm gonna say Arquid. You're about to read an H scene. Beware of your surroundings. Hey, Shiki, wake up. I hear a voice by my ear. Last night, the voice I heard until right before I slept. The voice I can't forget. Arquid? I sit up in bed and look around the unlit room. Wait, good evening. Right, so she's not, right. Wait, this is going to be dodge, right? So maybe it'll blur, maybe it won't. I'm glad you seem well. Arquid greets me with smiling eyes. Good evening. Why did you come here? Is it strange for me to be here? Goo is saying, the sensor might not be large enough. 1 second, let me check the sensor. Right. Do you I should get a better sensor. I should just fucking... Right, that'll do. Switch it off for now. Strange. Of course it's... Well, maybe not. Come to think of it. The night is her time, so I guess it isn't strange for her to be anywhere. Aren't you the one acting strange, Shiki? I came all the way here to see you and you're just lying there. Oh my god, if I chose Akiha, what the hell would have happened with that? Yeah, hold on. He was like, do not switch it off. Do you know what? I'm going to keep it on, right? I'll read it. I'm reading it all out anyway. I get out of bed and stand up. But my body starts to tilt and I fall back down on the bed. Huh? Something is strange. Blood wells in the back of my head and my vision blurs. Something's wrong. Goodness, Shiki. Arquid draws closer. She stands before me in her red eyes. You can't do anything like that, right? Come on, stand up and touch me. What? Right, this is... I want to feel your fingers on my body. Oh my god, what the fuck am I reading? I can hear her voice right by my ear. Oh, I should do ASMR. What's going on with me? She's right in front of me, but I can't stare at her face. Something is wrong. Though I try to look at her face, my eyes won't move. Her well-shaped, soft-looking breasts, mate, what the fuck? Her delicately curved, embraceable hips? Her luscious red lips. It all lets me feel her feminine nature, and as a man, I am transfixed. Hey, I get dizzy. Something is weird. I can hardly breathe. My mind is blank. These weak palms are sweating. I shouldn't fucking... I feel as if my heart has stopped. I see. You can't move by yourself, huh? I can hear her voice by my ear. Casually, Arquid wraps both arms around me as I sit frozen on the bed. What? Thump. Even though my heart feels like it stopped, a beating resonates deep inside my chest. Your heart is pounding like it's going to break, Shiki. Her voice pulls at my eardrums. No, in reality, her luscious lips are nibbling on my ear. Okay. Ah! She's just nibbling on my ear. That's all she's doing, but a shockwave runs through me. She's just nibbling on my ear, mate. What the fuck? Arquid? I try to move my arms to push her away, but I can't even lift a single finger. My body won't move. The instant I realise this, my breathing quickens. I can't understand why my body won't move. Just the fact that my body won't move in this situation seems so indecent that it takes my reasoning and sets it on fire. Oh, I see. Shiki, you want me? Arquid giggles. The voice moves from my ear to the side of my neck. Her light breathing moves along my throat. With a small rasping sound, she licks my neck. The fuck is this detailed? as if to taste me. And it's at this point I realised I'd made a mistake in the decisions I've made in life. Goo is saying, also please enjoy the year 1999 age scene writing. Cook says, okay, I checked the CGs, you might need to make your sensor even bigger. Are you joking? What the fuck? Right, wait. I don't know if I can make this freaking... This should be safe. I mean, how's a... Right, that should be safe. God, that sensor is way too big. Ugh. I need to... Whatever. Ugh. Thump. My heart is shattering. My pulsing blood and my blank mind. The coolness of Arquid's hands on my back. The soft pressure of her breasts pressing against my chest. Her freezing tongue tracing the lines of my throat. God damn it, man, her tongue's freezing. All of it destroys what reason I have left. Quixo says, thank you, purple-headed prudishness. Don't be stupid. Why would I be turned on by you? Get the... Liar. You're so excited. Her breathing moves from my neck and travels down to my chest. My breathing is heavy. I want to get away. But more than that, I want to take a... Fuck, let me have a... I need some tea. Golden hair. Red eyes. White skin. Slender fingers. Soft arms. Okay. What a lustful body. My mind is screaming that I want to taste her from the top of her head all the way down to her toes. Kicks with some spaghetti screw. What is this? I can still think rationally, but my mind is assailed by animalistic excitement. What is this? The hardiness? I put all of my concentration into lifting my arm, but it doesn't move. Wait, is he... So he can't move and she's like taking advantage of this? This is bad. My body is reacting to her breathing and I can't move it. Can't believe it. More than being bound by something I can see, just the fact that her breathing is binding me gets me so excited it practically makes me come. Grotesque is saying maybe the CG hasn't been shown at all. Goo is saying no, it's coming, okay. Stop. If you keep doing this, it'll be bad. That's funny, Shiki. Your body doesn't agree with what your lips are saying. You've gotten so stiff down there. We better do something about it. Her hands move away from my neck, my back, and then her lovely white fingers descend below my waist. Oh, this was not written by a woman. I don't know who. No. This is amazing. Finding my already erect shaft. Stop. You're in pain, right? It's okay. You don't have to hold back. I'll calm it down. Her breath hits my heart shaft. Why is this going into so much detail? This is one of the highest rated visual novels, right, on VNDB. Legendary, and the fucking like shitty porn like age scenes. Ah! Her slender fingers wrap themselves around me. Just that causes my body to jump. My back arches and I fall back on the bed. Kix was saying, hey, I'm enjoying these descriptions. Idiot. What are you thinking? I manage to shout as I lie on my back. Arkwood looks down on me without saying anything. And then she quietly removes the last of her clothes. Wait, what was she even... Had she removed some of her clothes by this point? Unfortunately, I have to hear it from you. Shut the fuck up, Kix. You... Kixel getting cock blocked by my voice. So I can't fap to Ash Manning's voice. Well, guys, unfortunately, you've not got a sexy woman voicing this visual novel. You've just got me. Suki, you look delicious. Oh my god. Escapes her lips. I strain with all my might to rise from the bed. Something's definitely rising though. But I still can't move a finger. She climbs onto the bed and her lush, naked body slowly eases down to press against mine. These are super detailed. Thump. My blood stirs harder. Just like when I get dizzy, I can't think clearly. But this time, I don't lose consciousness. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Wait, how is this fucking censored? Motherfucker, how is this censored? They've literally just put some really shit pixelation on his dick. Wait, I have to check something. Let me go to the config. Oh shit, I can't do it from in the game. Oh well. I'll need to check this next time because it's like censor H scenes was an option. This is not censored, this is BS. Amazing, I didn't know you could get this oh, this is amazing, I didn't know you could get this hard. Cookso's asking JV censorship only then. Yep, it is basically that. The shittiest of pixelations of his cock. Yeah, I don't think YouTube would be very happy with this if I hadn't censored this, so good shout. Her fingers teasingly caress me. It's more like touching than gripping until the sensations strengthen, urging me to hurry for the sales. Can you feel it? You're dripping so much down here, it's cheeky, it's almost as if you're crying. What the fuck? How cute, she says, smiling. Her lips move down to plat a warm, soft kiss directly on the head. Oh my god. Cheeky gang of BJ. I frantically hold back the cry threatening to escape my lips. Arkwood looks up at me, her eyes dancing with unbridled glee. Can't you just be honest? If you're going to be like this, Shiki, I'll have to tease you a little more. What the fuck? What are you... I stifle my voice once again. Just a touch of her fingertips overloads my senses. Then the wet sensation of her tongue. Oh my god, this is too detailed. Sliding along my length. As if to drench my parched... Fuck me, man. Do you know what? I didn't think this would go this hard. I say this hard. I mean, this is not hardcore, but just like this detailed. Holy shit. As if to drench my parched shaft, a line of saliva runs from her mouth. That is a quote of the century. Her golden hair sways, partially concealing her face. What the fuck is... Oh my days. All I feel is guilt and hesitation, and the pleasure which starts to eclipse it. I start to soar even higher. What the hell was he going to say? My grotesque shaft has hardened into an offensive, glistening pillar. What the fuck am I reading? Oh my god. This is worse. You know what? This is worse than fucking... I've read excerpts from 50 Shades of Grey, and this is actually worse than that. Holy shit. Grotesque shaft, yeah, what? That's one way to describe it. And then it's into an offensive, glistening pillar. Oh my god. Her white fingers grip it, embrace it, gliding noisily up and down, driving me crazy. This is weird because this is trying to be artsy or, you know, I don't know, romantic, passionate, but it's like someone trying to make a porn video sound not just shit, and it's really bad. Garlic Bread X is asking, well, Kuxo's asking who's written the scenes, and Garlic Bread X is asking, did Takuichi write it? He must have. Kuxo says the music says romantic to me. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, the music's trying to be romantic, but this description is just describing a very shit start, like, the description says amateur porn to me. Yeah, it's lame, man. It's not. Yeah, anyway. Let's carry on, I suppose. I've started, therefore I will finish. Your voice is very hot. Your voice is very hot. What? Who's talking? That must be Arquid. I was always thinking that this part of you looked delicious. Oh my god. With that, she pulls her mouth away. Wait. Was she talking while she had his cock in her mouth? What? Her white fingers, such beautiful works of art, crawl up my shaft. What the fuck? She compresses it from below as if trying to squeeze the very life out of me. As she moves her fingers, something rockets up from the base of my body. All I could do is to frantically resist this feeling. While her four slender fingers move up my hardness like separate living things. I can't believe I just read that. While her four slender fingers move up my hardness like separate living things. Her thumb forcefully rubs my tip back and forth, up and down, over and over. Shit, she's using like a joystick. Amazing. Dripping this much and more coming? Come. You really are excited, aren't you, Shiki? Idiot, of course not. Of course not. Hey, now, I'm doing what you want. You should just be honest. Her thumb spreads the opening on top of my shaft. Why is this so detailed? Why? From the lower half of my body, pain and pleasure mixed together like an electric shock. I can only breathe in fragments. Squish? What? My heartbeat, my breathing, everything has fallen into perfect synchronization with the movement of her slender fingers. I guess you're almost ready. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like just reading this means I can't get married now. Releasing my swollen organ, she looks up at my face. How was it? It felt good, didn't it, Shiki? Can't say anything. My mind screams in denial, but my body has succumbed to Arquid's voice. My mind is still my own, but my body is waiting for Arquid to continue. Arquid, that's enough. With that last... Oh, 1 second. Oh, apologies about that. I had to... God damn it, man. Freaking Phone call. They come right in the middle of a dodgy hentai scene in my visual novel. How dare they? Ugh. With the last of my will, I managed to somehow form those words. Arkwood simply chuckles. Now, Shiki, I think I'll get serious. What the fuck were you doing up till now, then? Her white fingers grab my base. DM is saying, I don't remember this being so long. I don't know why this is so long, it's hurting my soul. My locked down member swells as if trying to get away from her tight grip. I'm almost exploding. From the side, as if playing a flute. From the side, as if playing a flute, Arkwood takes me into her mouth. She playing that fucking cock flute, baby. Oh, here's another CG. Right, none of these. Yeah, again, Arkwood isn't censored at all. His cock is censored. I love the fucking. Yeah, anyway. My spine feels like it would break in half at any moment. Arkwood's tongue plays along with what is the most sensitive part of my body. This naked feeling, this attacking sensation of pure pleasure consumes me. Just this causes my mind to feel like it will fly away, but her tongue does not stop. Her lips wrapping around me glide higher and higher, engulfing my tip. God damn, my man. She drinks it in like the fluid oozing from the end. This sensation. I can't believe how good the inside of her mouth feels. My man. A lukewarm feeling. The slippery texture of saliva inside her narrow mouth. My twitching manhood and the movement of Arkwood's tongue trying to hold me down. My man, how many words can you use to fucking describe a blowjob? Come on. Shiki, it's so cute. God help me. Saying that, her fingers once again move lower, pushing against where my rod sprouts from my body. Only her tongue moves up and down, licking from bottom to top. God damn, how long? And her hot, pleasured breathing. The soft flesh of her tongue pushes strongly along my entire length. No. Her breathing flows into my nerves like liquid pleasure. The wet, sticky movement of her tongue. The mingling of her soft, forceful tongue licking my hardened shaft. Perfect time. Expect any game to be like 20% longer when covered by ash. What are you talking about, mate? So what's it look like uncensored then? So uncensored, you'll just see his cock more. Like it's blurred, slightly blurred his cock. So yeah, that's not YouTube safe censoring. Heavy breathing as her halting breaths puff against my hardness. God damn, man. Another sensation rises up within me. Arkwood! I desperately swallow my words. I know if I speak out, my mind will lose completely to this pleasure. I know this, but Shiki, this is so hot. Oh my days. My God, her white teeth press down onto my naked rod, and I just don't care about anything. Ha ha. Warm saliva seeps from the corners of her mouth. Alright, ate saliva, yeah. Just thinking of that, from somewhere deep inside of me, a ball of heat starts to rise up. I desperately try to hold it back. Here, I can't do it here ever. If I did, I'd probably, to Arkwood, slosh? What? Slide? The fluids of her mouth and my own mix together noisily. Dirty, wrong, primitive lust. I bite my tongue to hold back, but it's useless. Her fingers grab me tightly. Not the gentle, mild touch of a playful lover like before. She just slides it quickly up and down, forcing me to the edge. This is way too long, man. This is way too fucking long. Are all of these H scenes like this? I'm past my limit. Thump. Burning heat travels through my shaft. Burning heat travels through my shaft. Thump. It bursts forth into her mouth. This irresistible pleasure travels to my brain, battering my mind into submission. Arqua's caresses cease. She takes everything I offer, gulps it down without hesitation. Ah, her pure white porcelain throat. Her pure white porcelain throat moves up and down as she swallows. My man, what the fuck? Her beautiful lips pull away from my grotesque member. My grotesque member, my days. Between the two, a thin line of saliva hangs like obscene spider silk. Why are you describing a porn video you watch, man? This is what this is, and they're trying to do it in some artsy way. It's so fucking bizarre. She wears an almost dazed expression. Her golden hair shimmers as a blush creeps up her cheeks and she looks up into my eyes. Ah. Anything resembling reason or restraint is long gone from my mind. My body is already able to move. Breathing wildly, like an animal, I push Arquid down onto the bed. Oh, there's going to be more? Okay. Oh. What the fuck? And my man, it just cuts into the fucking next day? What the fuck? What the fuck? What, guys, what did I just experience there? Because I genuinely don't fucking know. Wait, what the fuck? I just received an email from Costa Coffee, and they sent me a banner that was upside down, and I don't even know how you accidentally do that. But anyway, Cookso says, "Oh, I think there's an explanation for this." Wait, what? Congrats, you just had segs. You experienced amateur porn writing. Yeah, this is. Oh man, I don't know what to say. Costa, congratulate. Costa. They actually sent an email, right? And the banner is upside down, and then they sent another email going, "Oops, we sent the banner upside down. Sorry." How the fuck do you do that? An upside down email. What next? I'm like, what? Did you do that on purpose? That's impressive. Someone seriously fucked up there. But anyway, we're back. Well, let me just get my bearings. That was fucking torture. I'm glad it warned me that the scenes were coming, because that was worse. That was a lot worse than I thought it was going to be with the supposed blurring. It was basically typical Japanese adult video blurring of like fuck all. I suppose dicks are the devil's creation or something, because that was the only thing that was blurred. Everything else was on show, and I'm like, all right, boss, that's fine. Right, we are on chapter 6, Eyes of Death Perception. Wait, so they're not going to explain any of this, and I think you guys said in the chat something about that might have just been a dream, which makes sense. So, wait, I've got a name for this. A girl kissed me on my desk shaft. Oh, mate, that's going to get in trouble. Just because a girl kissed my grotesque. Oh yeah, my grotesque member. My. Oh fuck. Yeah, should I be doing this while I'm streaming? No, but I'm gonna do it now anyway. That is the title of this stream. My grotesque member. What the fuck did I just goddamn read? I'm gonna have to go. After this, I'm gonna have to go and fucking rinse my mouth out with bleach or something. Right, let's continue. Chapter 6, Eyes of Death Perception. The 6th day, October the 26th. It is a Tuesday, which is slightly better than a Monday. What is today? Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Yay. The first Friday of the year. Wait. Whoosh. Wait, I could have chose Akiha? Oh man, I do not want to have fucking read that. That would have been dodge as fuck. Ciel! Man, it wouldn't have been so bad, I suppose. But, I wonder, are they all the same thing? Are they all just giving you a BJ? Or is there like, are they different for each character? Oh well. I get up for forcefully from bed. Cookso says, I want to see the Akiha scenes. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see that, but also I don't know. I feel like... Right, we'll see. We'll carry on with this anyway. Hello, Evangelitona. Very grotesque. I don't know if you are there to see that age scene. Scratch that, I want the Kohaku scenes. Nah, man, I want the Hisui ones. But also, Kohaku wouldn't be bad either. Garrett Bennett says, don't worry, we still have the far side routes for her. Far side routes? I don't know what... You said you guys have talked about, mentioned near side routes and far side routes. I don't know what any of these are. Underscore saying, just keep in mind, they are only there because they had to be there, not because they wanted them in there. What, because they couldn't sell these games if it didn't have a little bit of tits and ass? DM says, Kohaku comes with Akiha, double win. Really? Holy shit. Holy shit! Evangelion saying, isn't Kohaku that little shit demon hunter from Inuyasha? Is it? No, well, in this, she's one of the maids. Gu is saying, near side equals arc and CL right now. Far side equals Akiha, Hisui, Kohaku. Alright, so the near side ones are arc and CL, and the far side ones are Akiha, Hisui, Kohaku. Okay. Well, let's carry on. My breathing is out of control and my mind is still numbed with the feel of Arkwood. Mate, if you had vivid dreams like that, who would need to have anything else? No, hold on. No, hold on, Shiki. Try to be calm. It can't hurt. What? First, this is my room. Check. That's good. Second, I'm on my bed. Check. Seems that way. And it's now morning and I was having sex with Arkwood until now. Check. That's good. That's not good. Never, not even slightly, not one bit. The sound of my panting fills the air. I manage to catch my breath. My hands gripping the sheets are drenched in sweat. There is a lingering warmth as if I really was sleeping with Arkwood until just now. Wait, what? But it definitely was a dream. I can't tell if that's something I should be happy or disappointed about. I mean, I don't know, man. I'd be disappointed in Arkwood if all of a sudden she just has to give you a BJ just after knowing you for a couple of days. Why? Did I see such a dream? Does that mean I'm so interested in her that I see her in my dreams? My man, you are a teenage boy. Every woman that you see that is even remotely attractive to you, you'll see in your dreams at some point. Does that mean I want her so bad I do those things with her in my dream? Please don't voice out all your thoughts. Keep some internal from us. As I remember, the sensation of her skin forces itself into my brain. I feel my arms to make sure this is real. Yep, it's real. Her skin was so fundamentally different from a guy's skin. My man, have you been bumping skin with guys or something up to now? So soft, so warm. Mate, didn't you say it? You'd be describing her as cold. You said her tongue was cold? Her fingers were cold? What's this so soft, so warm bullshit? Yeah, so hot I wanted to go wild? What? Okay. Just thinking about it makes my breath go wild. Well, whatever happened, it's true that it felt exceedingly good. Get Mr. Kipling's sex biscuits. They are exceedingly good. I should feel a bit guilty dreaming about doing that to Arkwood. Yeah, I recall the dream and just sit there thinking about it. Just sitting there in a warm glow, remembering the dream. Oh shit. Shiki-sama. Oh, fuck! I flew around off my bed as if trying to escape. Oh, she was standing there the whole time. Oh my god. Imagine she was standing there while you were dreaming this and you were fucking voicing some of this shit in your sleep. That would be fucking bad. Evangeli Donut says, we all know Eldenham is peak Tsukihime, but Eldenham doesn't appear until Melty Blood, says Scarlet Berg X. Evangeli Donut says, sadly. Evangeli Donut is saying fundamentally different from a guy's skin equals he has been banning dudes before, and that's what I was thinking. It's like, hey, you get desperate. You've got Arihiko. Mr. Kipling's condoms exceedingly good protection, says Kixo. Evangeli Donut saying Eva brand condoms better protection than an AT field. Lovely. No, in fact, I was trying to escape, but it just ended up with me landing on the floor with the sheets. Hisui? How long have you been there? Since before you awoke, Shiki-sama. Uh-oh. She speaks with her usual lack of expression. Oh my god. Still lying on the floor, tangled in the sheets and unable to stand, I look up at Hisui's face. Before I woke up? Then that means Hisui saw my face when I was having that dream? My face turns deep red. Hisui just stands there, expressionless as usual, and makes no attempt to speak. God, I would be pissed. God, I would be embarrassed. I would just want to jump into a hole and die. Did I look strange? I do not wish to describe it. I knew it. It must have looked really weird. But if you insist, Shiki-sama, I can describe as accurately as I can. No, please do. Ugh, no, you don't have to do that. My face still flushed, I speak in a fading voice. She saw. Oh, he said I go blah. He's fucking god knows what his expression would have been. Hisui-san. I give a cough to clear the silence. Adding san to our name is a clear sign of my vulnerability. What is it, Shiki-sama? I'm going to change. Would you mind waiting outside? Or rather, I'm so embarrassed, I just want her to leave. But Hisui doesn't obey today of all days. What? Once I can confirm you are awake, I will leave the room, Shiki-sama. What? Huh? Is she joking? Why does she think I'm covering myself up in these sheets? It's to hide something that's still standing. My man still got morning wood. That afterglow. I'm fine, so please leave. I can get up and I won't go back to sleep. I'll change and go to the sitting room as soon as you leave. Shiki-sama, are you hurt and unable to stand? Uh-oh. Hisui approaches me out of worry. No, that's not it. I'm standing. I mean, I can stand, so don't worry about it. I crawl, pulling my sheets like a slug and gain some distance from her. Using the bed as a barrier, I get far enough away. Evangeli Donut saying, expose yourself, Shiki. She dug her own grave by staying there. Then please excuse me. I will prepare your breakfast, so please come after you change. Oh, well, saved by the bed. She has got to be suspicious, but she bows and leaves the room. I've got a feeling that Hisui doesn't have a clue about guys in this respect. And so... that... And I've also got a feeling that she's... I think she doesn't... gets embarrassed easily when she sees, like, men semi-naked or something. She's not used to it. Because I've noticed that it's Kohako-san that's like, yeah, get your clothes off, bitch, I've seen everything. Like an old maid or something. I've seen it all. You got nothing special there. Get off. I don't care. Nothing titillates me anymore. Whereas Hisui's like the total opposite. DM saying Nashiki is gentleman. Pixel saying she's a pro. I was so surprised. The contents of my dream were surprising enough, but knowing Hisui saw me while I was dreaming is very troubling. Oh, I would fucking die. It's all Arkwood's fault for doing something like that. It's not her fault. Even now, she's being bothersome, really. Really? Really what? Can't finish. What did I want to say just now? Not even able to confirm my own feelings, I decided to change and head to the sitting room with a vague feeling in my chest. Right. The last person I'd want to sit with is a really stuck-up, prim, naggy sister. You know, after I've just had freaking that experience and Hisui's seen it. I just want to be like, I'm going to skip breakfast and I'm going straight to school. After calming down sufficiently, in more ways than one, I head to the sitting room. As usual, Akiya is sitting on the sofa, elegantly sipping tea. Good morning, Nisan. You are certainly up early this morning. Well, something is up. She must be happy I woke, because she greets me with a smile. Yeah, good morning. There were, well, a lot of things going on this morning. As soon as I say that, I suddenly recall the memory of Arkwood's skin. Okay. This isn't good. I can tell my face is blushing beyond my control. Nisan? A brief clamor. What's wrong? Your face is red. Do you have a fever? Rushing over to me, she looks up at me from below. Oh my god, she rushes up to you in concern. What's wrong, Nisan? Why is there a bump between your legs? Why have you got a third leg? What's going on? Evangelii Donut is saying she's got mileage. Ash, you are playing as a hentai protagonist. Can't you hear the sound of banjos playing in the distance every time you approach? Ding 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 ding. Fuck. But in doing so, from this angle, Akiya sighs. You do seem to have a fever. Kohaku, come quickly. Nisan doesn't seem to be well. Akiya calls out to the dining room. Oh, Kohaku-san's the worst. She gives zero fucks and doesn't get shy about anything. Uh-oh. Kohaku-san, and she'd probably know that he's had a hard-on or something. I feel like she would know this shit. Kohaku-san has to be preparing my breakfast in the kitchen. I'm fine. It's just a minor cold, so don't worry. If it is a cold, then I can't let it go by. For you, a trivial illness is a big deal. The strength of your immune system is much lower than most people's. Akiya seems to be fed up and puts her hand on my forehead. The sensation of her cool, delicate hand. My man! This is your sister. And you have grown up with her at least for the first half of your life. Come on. This isn't good. This isn't good at all, so I break loose and run out to the lobby. He does a total Napoleon Dynamite, like, and runs away. DM saying, Sweet Home Alabama. Well, he said Sweet Home. Evangelii Donut saying, Yeehaw. Footsteps echo as I dash off. Shiki-sama? Have you finished your breakfast already? No, that's not it, but where's my bag? I have your bag here. Are you already going to school? Nodding, I snatch my bag from Hisui. I'm going. Don't worry about seeing me off. Uh-oh. Nisan, you've been acting strange. What are you doing with a fever like that? Jeez, I told you it's nothing. Since it's nothing, I'm going to school. I'll have breakfast later, so leave me alone. Leave you alone? Hey, Nisan! The sound of my fleeing footsteps is my only response. That's it. Run! Run from the naggy woman and the weird mansion. Run away! Sigh. Wait. I should have read that. Even if it's Akiha, she wouldn't chase me this far. Since we're not kids anymore, she won't stop me from going to school. Phew. I take a deep breath and I'm finally able to calm down. What am I running away for? Once I calm down, I can think clearly. I didn't do anything wrong, so there was no need for me to run away like that. I don't believe it. I look like a complete idiot. Yep. But to go back to the mansion to eat breakfast sounds more dumb. School then? Letting out a sigh, I go downhill along the residential street. Do you get, like, pocket money now? Wait, where does he get money from? Because he doesn't work, so does he get, like, pocket money from Akiha? Does he have to ask his little sister to give him money? Or does he have savings? Because, like, when he goes to school, right, he goes to the cafeteria to get lunch, so you must have some sort of money. These are the things I'm thinking of, because if I had money, I'd be like, all right, okay, at the end of school, I'm not going home, I'm going to go to the arcade or some shit. Evangelii Donut says, and before he is more of a player than Suzumu and Kojiro. Oh my days. Fucking Kojiro. Right. I arrived 30 minutes earlier than usual. The figures of students around the school gate are sparse. It seems I'm the only one who's arrived at this odd time. On the school grounds, the athletic clubs are holding their practices. Oh my god. So you have to go in really early for an athletic club? That sounds like ass. I'm not in any clubs right now, but truthfully, I like to move around a lot. Okay. I know that I have some athletic ability, at least enough to be proud of. But I can't join any clubs. My body always has this occurring anemia, so I would just be a bother. And my doctors told me that I should not exercise frequently. Oh, dude. That fucking sucks. Since middle school, I've been asked more than a few times to join a club. But I always have to say it's not my thing and refuse. Every time I refused, I felt a sense of separation. That might have been a subconscious wall that told me I will never be able to mix in with the people on the other side. Mate, there's plenty of like people that in clubs that have things that don't need you to run about. Right? I don't know. There's loads of the tea drinking club that CL does. There's loads of clubs where you don't have to run about. What the hell? Ah, that's enough. This really isn't my thing. What, being miserable? It's my thing. I'll stop thinking such thoughts and hurry on to the classroom. We're following the let's positive thinking. Because I was saying, these are the things you're thinking of because you're old. He's probably just got money from his family. They're well off. No, but I'm wondering if she gives him... I'm just wondering because, like, no, as a kid, right? If you've moved back to the mansion, you're staying with your, and I don't know, extended cousins or some shit for 10 years. And I'm like, where's the money come from, right? Because I need to buy my video games or buy dodgy mags or buy comic books or whatever the fuck, right? Buy food for lunch. I'm just curious where he gets the money from because I know he's rich, his family's rich, but I don't know if they gave him any money. And I just, his sister is now the owner of the estate. So, like, if he's getting money, does he now get it from his sister? And does he have to ask her for it? Because, obviously, giving people money, they don't have, like, they're not transferring money to accounts. I don't know if it'd been cash. I don't know, it's just something I think about, because I like the idea of him going, sister, can I have some money, please, so I can go get lunch? Evangelii Donut, Kikso's asking Suzumu, a player. Evangelii Donut saying, well, to be fair, he did have the power of suit on his side. Kikso said, and girls who are really into guys who punch trees. Yes. Evangelii Donut says, better than being a guy who punches poulters. A la Chris Redfield. Kikso said Chris Redfield. She gives him a small amount, I believe. If he wanted something, he could request it, but he never does. Right, okay. So he, Oh, what? Why is my YouTube... Oh, looks fine. Right, so he does have to ask. She gives him a small amount of money, okay. God, that would suck if I had to, like, rely on my younger sibling to give me money. Bah! And I'm, like, we're part of a rich family, so I could have loads of money, but she's like, nah, here's your $10 a week to get your lunch. I was like, that can't get me all my lunch. She's like, well, that's what that will do. Eat it. Fuck. Huh? I thought I was the first one, but it seems like some of my classmates are already here. They're eager. Yo, you're early, Tono. Morning. This class seems to have a lot of people with spare time. Nah, our practice just got over with. Those that come here this early who aren't in clubs are usually only those with daily duties. I see. Wait, who's he talking to? Fuck, I don't think he's talking to Arihiko. That does make sense now that he mentions it. Greeting those around me, I take my seat. It's half an hour before homeroom. It's not a bad idea to just watch my classmates arrive. People watching, yay. The classroom starts to get busy around 7:50. Huh? I think I saw Senpai in the hallway. She's down at the first year hallway again. What is she doing? Maybe she came to see me? Motherfucker, what is that? Oh, God. Why are you doing this game? Why did you skip the last thing? I don't know what the fuck. There must be an option for this. Let me check the config. Something's causing it to auto-click. Game. Right, full screen off. Speed medium. Auto-display text? Auto-play text delay? I don't think... Auto-play text delay? Auto-play page delay? Yeah, I'm gonna... fiddle with this. I don't know what the fuck this will do. But, I don't think I'm... Right, back. Evangelion Donut goes better than here's your pity. God, but that says yelling at chairs is greater than punching trees. Evangelion Donut is saying yelling at chairs is greater than eating chair seats. Oh my god. Yes, Eve burst there. We did eat a chair many times. Kuxo goes, does he devote yelling at chairs to God? Oh my god. Anyway, what are we going to do? I'll go into the hallway and talk to her. I know it probably doesn't concern me, so I'll watch it from here, and opening, I'll surprise her from behind. Let's surprise her from behind, why not? Senpai is glancing all around the hallway. I don't know if she's looking for something or someone, but she looks really suspicious. I get this sudden irresistible urge. Senpai's always taking everything at her own pace. I think I can respond sometimes to balance things out. Senpai is seriously searching for something. I sneak up behind her. Luckily, Senpai doesn't sense me at all. Here goes. I grab her from behind, but before I know it, I'm lying on the ground. Also, why did you grab her from behind? You could have just said boo. Oh, Tono-kun. Senpai sounds worried. Yeah, it's me, Senpai. Jeez, don't surprise me like that. I reflexively got away, but... Are you alright? I'm fine. I just tripped. I stand up. Trip? I guess the strange looks from all the other students in the hallway are to be expected. Oh, man, I think I hit my hip. Guess I shouldn't pull pranks like that. Regret. Exactly. I think I overdid it, but since it was your fault, I will not apologize. Ah, I know. Sorry, Senpai, I interrupted your search. Well, this mischievous boy will now go back to his classroom. Rubbing my butt, I start to head to class. Wait, we're not even going to ask what the fuck who she was looking for? What she was looking for? Oh, wait, Tono-kun. Can you stand there as a punishment? What? What? Stand here as a punishment? As usual, she says something strange. Sure, what is it? Just don't move, please. Uh-oh. Like yesterday, she starts sniffing me again. What the fuck is wrong with this woman? Senpai? Oh, has she got a sniffing fetish? Is this what this is? Tono-kun, did you sleep well last night? Or can she sniff his state of health? Is she a wolf? Or a dog? What is going on here? She looks directly into my eyes as she asks, sleep well? That goes without saying. I couldn't get to sleep easily last night, and also, I blush as the memories resurface. With a piercing gaze, Senpai looks up at me. Senpai, Tono-kun, you pervert. What? Huh? With a look indicating she wants to say more, Senpai quickly walks away. The fuck? How could she tell what we were fucking dreaming last night? What the fuck? DM is saying, Werewolf CL, you got it. Wait, get the fuck out. I didn't even think about that. I wasn't saying that seriously, but also, how can you tell if someone fucking had a wet dream from a sniff? He smells jizz off him? Did he not fucking... Oh, did he not bathe? Would you go... Ugh. Would you not bathe after that? And if she's a werewolf, what is she talking about being pervy? Isn't she more animalistic or has a more animalistic side to her? Wait, oh, I don't like where this is going. Is there going to be some interesting furry stuff in this? Persona stuff? Is she going to get all werewolfy at one point and get jiggy? Man, that guy should have had, he should have had a bath. What the fuck? Anyway. If you must. At lunch break, that guy who didn't even show up for a single class arrives. Yo, Todo! Food, let's get some food. He's happy about something, being even more energetic than usual. Of course, food. But you seem to be in a great mood. Did something happen, Arihiko? Yup. I just asked Senpai if she wanted to eat lunch together and she refused. That's odd. Senpai must be referring to Ciel Senpai, but this guy seems to be happy when his offer is refused. Hey, Arihiko, you have that sort of taste? No, I'm not finished. So I asked Senpai why not, and she said, if Tono-kun is there, then I don't want to come. Because she sniffed the fucking jizz. Isn't that great, Tono? That's odd. Why have I been friends with this guy since middle school? Because he's awesome and you're an asshole. Oh man, she really hates you, Tono. A rival's loss is my gain, so I'll treat you to lunch today. Arihiko happily slaps my back. I see. Kuxo saying your freaky side is coming out. What freaky side are you talking about, man? Senpai's still mad at me about this morning. I have no idea why she's angry at me, but she definitely is angry. Hey, let's go, Tono. There's only seats enough for half the people using the cafeteria. Arihiko takes me by the arm and drags me off. I sit next to Arihiko and eat my lunch. My school's cafeteria has a television, and for better or worse, for our education, they play back the morning news they recorded this morning. They record the morning news and play it back to them? It's a bit much, isn't it? At any rate, the news they are playing back is talking about a drunk customer stabbing to death a convenience store employee. Something that makes me not want to go to a convenience store for a few days at least. That sucks. What the fuck? What a dangerous world we live in. Indiscriminate serial killers, drunken people stabbing people. Wait, was the guy just drunk? A man can't even feel safe playing around at night anymore. I mean, nighttime's not usually the safest of times. Arihiko seems like he is seriously watching the news. Well, certainly it is dangerous. But at least those serial killings won't happen anymore, so things should be usual. Should be like usual. Oh, really? Did they catch the serial killer? No, they haven't caught him. But Nero is no longer in this world. You need to stop saying this to people when you know that you can't explain it. What the fuck, man? So the stupid title of the modern day vampire killings shouldn't be showing up in the news anymore, and there will be no more of those meaningless killings. And what an ideal world this guy lives in. Anyway, those terrible incidents won't happen anymore. There won't be any more victims, and the streets will be back to normal. No, I think there'll actually be another victim, Tono. What? How can you be so sure, Arihiko? Well, look for yourself. The news says they found the 10th dead body. What? Eh? Oh, really? That's right behind the movie theater I always go to. Hey, wait. I push Arihiko and look at the TV. What I see is without doubt the news reporting that the 10th victim of the serial killing was found last night. That can't be. He, Nero, is dead. So why is there another dead body with most of his blood drained? This modern vampire guy. I don't know anything about the person, but if it's like a sexy chick, I maybe wouldn't mind getting my blood sucked. Of course you wouldn't, mate. And I couldn't complain either. If it's like a sexy chick, he maybe wouldn't mind getting his blood sucked. His stupid talk might be right. No way. I don't want to think about it, but even with Nero gone, there's still one more vampire left. Cheeky. Classes end and school is over. Actually, it's more like at some point school was over. Wrapped up in my bad thoughts, I look up and suddenly find myself alone. God, how do you do anything in school? The serial killings are still happening. I don't know what that means. The only one who knows the answer is probably Arkwood. I don't know. I'm not involved in any of those incidents anymore. Once I settled things with Nero, I came back to the ordinary world. Then, I can only be insane to want to go back to that abnormal world once again. I shouldn't be involved. I understand even if I don't say it. That's probably my second most correct choice. But a long, long time ago, someone taught me the most correct choice. Listen, Shiki. Every person's life is filled with pitfalls. You have more power to do something about it than most people, so you've got to get it together. So I just can't pretend I didn't see it. This incident isn't over yet. It seems once I got involved in this incident, I have to see this out to the very end. I leave school. First, let's go to Arkwood's place. Oh yeah, he knows her flat. Forgot about this. Wait, did you just go right into her room? Do you have the key? Her room is still the same, but Arkwood isn't there. Well, I didn't think I'd find her this easy. Looks like I have to go out into the city and look for her. Wait, did you have the key? I don't remember her giving you the key. Did he just go? What? That was our bedroom we saw. Oh, shit. Have you just been running around town until it's nighttime now? The sun sinks and the city is really starting to get dark. I looked around the major places in the city, but I didn't even catch a glimpse of her. Damn it. She was around when it didn't matter, so why can't I find her when I do need her? What should I do? The night is just beginning, so I feel like searching for her aimlessly is an extremely bad idea. No matter how you look at it, it is a bad idea to search for her aimlessly. I think I should return to the mansion. That's the safest option. Because aimlessly, the fact that you're aimlessly doing it is bad as well. I don't know where she is. Let's return to the mansion. It's quiet at the mansion gate. The time is 7 o'clock at night. Akiya should be back, probably having tea in the sitting room. Huh? I'm not sure what's going on, but I hear voices coming from the sitting room. It's almost time for dinner, so it's strange for people to be just talking at this time. Wako-san should be in the kitchen. I think a conversation between Hisui and Akiya would be out of character. Wako-san and Akiya drinking tea, perhaps. Well, I guess that's most likely. First things first, I open the mansion's front door. Hisui is standing in the lobby, and she was waiting. When did she start waiting? I kind of wonder how long she sits there and waits for. I'm a little bit late, but I'm back. So he silently greets me, devoid of any expression. Okay. She does not say her usual welcome back and looks like she's in a bad mood. Did something happen? I might be imagining it, but you seem a little angry. There is a guest for you, Shiki-sama. She has been waiting in the sitting room, so please hurry there. A guest for me? So he nods. Wonder who? There isn't anyone who would come visit me. Oh, wait. I have this terrible, terrible feeling. Isui, what kind of person is it? A pretty woman with golden hair. Isui's response is straightforward. I wordlessly dash towards the sitting room. Too late. It seems the current state of affairs is already at a level I can't escape from. Welcome home, Nissan. Oh, you're finally back. They both greet me in completely opposite manners. This will be fun. What is this? Arkwood and Akiya seem to be confronting each other. They are both sitting down calmly. But while Arkwood's calmness is natural, Akiya's calmness is from her hostility toward Arkwood. Akiya takes a look at me. What is the matter, Nissan? Do not have to stand there. Please have a seat here. I feel like I'll get stabbed if I go over there. I'm fine. Anyway, Akiya, this person is, well... how should I explain this? Akiya would not believe me if I say she's a classmate of mine, and telling her I met her in town would be like throwing oil on a fire. Well, what is it? Now that we're in this situation, I think it doesn't matter what I say, but I have to make a good excuse and get out of it. That's what what I have to do, but why did Arkwood come here in the first place? Did she say why she came here? I point to Arkwood in a desperate suicide gamble. She tilts her head, confused. Isn't she one of your friends, Nissan? That is what she told me. Well, yeah, you can say she's a friend. I see. I really would like for her to be introduced to me. If she is your friend, Nissan, I can't push her out of her house. Well, Akia-san. Start to stammer again. Then Arkwood, unable to sit quietly during our sibling conversation, joins in without my permission. Please don't worry about it. I just came here to get Shiki, so we'll be on our way. Oh yeah. This is definitely going to cause issues. Isn't that right, Shiki? My whole world jolts. This is bad. If I let her keep talking, she'll lead me to an early grave. Laughing desperately, I run to Arkwood and grab her arm. Hey, Shiki, what are you doing all of a sudden? There's no time to listen to her complaints. I pull on her arm and dash out of the sitting room, leaving a stunned Akiha behind. Hisui is in the lobby. He looks at me with somewhat colder eyes than usual as I run with Arkwood. Everybody hates my man Shiki getting any, like, having any friends that are women. What the hell? Are you leaving, Shiki-sama? Yeah, I'll be back late. I really am sorry, but can you leave the gate open? Yes, as you wish. I dash past Hisui's courteously bowing figure and escape the mansion. Mate, you're not even going to say anything to Aki? I thought you were going to take Arkwood out of the room and tell her, like, shh, and then smooth things over. Guess he's not even doing that. Holy shit. Ow. Just what in the world were you thinking, taking me outside so quickly like that? That's my line. What in the world were you thinking? Coming into my house like that is just insane. Are you trying to destroy my life, you idiot? I grit my teeth as I glare at Arkwood. Idiot? Are you calling me an idiot? I'm calling an idiot, so what else is there, idiot? If you want to argue, I'm listening. Huh? I'm completely infuriated. It's been a while since I've been this mad, and once I'm mad, I have to say everything I want to the person I'm mad at, no matter who it is. That's alright until you go up to some, like, big scary dude on the street and you're like, I'm mad at you, and he just fucking knocks you the shit out of you. Hey, I just came to see you. I didn't do anything to make you mad. Wait, are you serious, Arkwood? You only came to see me? I didn't even say anything weird. I didn't say anything to your sister about your eyes or about me or anything. Of course. If you did, we wouldn't be talking like this. I would not have hesitated and thrown you out if you did. Damn. I don't get it. Then why are you so mad? That's because you don't ever think. Look, you already stand out just being here. I'll say it now, but you should realize just by being here you cause trouble. For the time being, I said it all. Getting it all out of my system calms me down, but obviously Arkwood isn't so calm. Also, mate, explain to her. Looking like a cat, she stares at me ill-temperedly. What? Saying things like that? What do you mean I stand out? Don't I look like any other human? No, beautiful women always stand out. It doesn't have anything to do with being human. I answered directly. I answer so flatly that Arkwood understands flatly too. Well, I said too much. It was the first time that's happened to me, so I kind of panicked. That's okay. It seems like I was the one to blame. Arkwood nods meekly. I feel a little guilty because I think there's something more to it than that. In the first place, why did she come to my house? Anyway, why did you come over? Well, I wanted to talk to you too, so I guess it's a good thing. Really? I was just wondering how you were doing, so I swung by to see you. Yeah, he was pretty, he was injured when she brought him back. I see. Next time, please do so in a different place, and as stealthy as possible too. I'm worn out. Anyway, I want to have a serious talk. I want to talk about it somewhere else since I feel uneasy here, so is that okay?
Sure, but talk about what? You'll see. There'll be less people around, so let's go more towards the middle of the park. Telling her to come on, I start walking. Tilting her head in curiosity, she follows me obediently. What did you want to talk about, Shiki? About vampires. You said it before, that the recent serial killings were the work of a vampire. Arkwood nods. Then do you know that the morning news said another victim was found? She was killed last night and drained of blood. Arkwood's eyes narrow. Something like a freezing tension races down my spine. Oh? And you? I swallow. Oh, yeah, oof. I swallow hard. She stares right at me. Almost a stare which says she will attack me immediately if I move even the slightest bit. Isn't it strange, Arkwood? Nero is dead, so why are these incidents still happening? Don't tell me that you... That's not it at all. It's not me, but another vampire. Arkwood responds immediately, loosening the tension. But I'm not satisfied. What do you mean? The work of another vampire? So they just keep coming? Of course not. The serial killings were always the work of just one vampire from the very beginning. So no new vampires will come, and Nero was unrelated to those incidents. Nero was unrelated? What do you mean? It's just like I said. You're normally pretty sharp, but you're lost at some points. Think back, Shiki. Nero was a vampire, but did he ever suck human blood? Suck blood? He ate humans and, see. Why didn't I notice such a simple mistake? The victims of the serial killings are found with their bodies drained of blood. That did slightly come to mind, and then I just pushed it away and thought, I don't know, maybe he just sucks blood as well. But Nero was different. He didn't leave any bodies behind. He not only drank the blood, but also ate the meat, leaving no trace. To prove it, the people eaten by him in the hotel were treated as missing people, not killed people. So that means it is something completely different. Wait, then what is the serial killing going on right now? Just who is doing it? That's a different vampire than Nero. To be more specific, that vampire is why I came here, and Nero came here following me. It's that sort of correlation. Oh dear. But so the one you're after wasn't Nero after all? Yes, I didn't ever say he was my initial target. I was his target, but he was never my target. My target is the one called the serial killer in this city. Shiki, I don't quite believe it, but don't tell me you made such a simple mistake. Look, man, I know I'm stupid, but come on. Leave me. What? I gasped in shock. But it really is just as she says. She said her purpose is to kill vampires, so I just thought it was Nero she was after. So, what is it? Killing Nero that night was pointless? It wasn't pointless. You fought in my place. Well, if you didn't kill me, you probably wouldn't have had to do it in the first place. I feel a little dizzy. In other words, those vampire killings had nothing at all to do with Nero, and it was the work of another vampire? Yes, that's right. But that's my problem, so you don't have to worry about it. But more than that, hey. With an extremely happy smile, Arkwood looks up at me as I still stand there in surprise. How was last night? Ya what? Who came? You're about to read it. Oh, motherfucker, what? Oof. You're about to read an HTMP. Huh? What does she mean by last night? I don't understand what she's talking about. After all, I'm the idiot who mistook Arkwood's words and made such a stupid mistake. So of course I don't understand what she is saying, and... Huh? Did Arkwood ask me who came last night? Arkwood? What do you mean by last night? That's strange. I know I sent you a dream familiar. Wait, what's that dream familiar thing? It's like a familiar that lets you see a dream about what you desire the most. You're a male, so I sent you a succubus. Arkwood, best fucking girl ever. Fucking goddamn. Goddamn. Helping a man out, eh? Wasn't it a good dream? A good dream? That was... Yeah, there's a little flash. I remember the realistic dream I had and my face turned red. That was your doing? Arkwood grins even more. Crap. If I stayed quiet, this conversation would have been over, but since I reacted so strongly... Uh-oh. Right, I'm gonna be... Alright. Ah, so you did get it. So, who came? I know it was your sister, right? Motherfucker! Get the fuck out with that fucking suggestion. Not Akiha. What kind of a guy do you think I am? I mean, Kuxo was wanting Akiha, but no Akiha. I'm not crazy to do that to a sister. To a sister, not a sister, your sister, mate. If it wasn't your sister, then was it the maids at the mansion? Arkwood looks up at me full of amusement. Oh, this would have been interesting to see how this would have played out. So, she's asked us about Akiha. And we didn't choose her, so that would have changed the output. And then the third one was Ciel, so she wouldn't have known her at all. He's acting like Arkwood from last night's dream. It doesn't concern you, so leave me alone. I look away from her and refuse. But Arkwood keeps saying, come on, over and over. Come on, tell me. You can at least tell me who you dreamed about. She asks like a curious kid. Every time I turn away, she keeps jumping in front of me, saying, come on, I want to know how much of a degenerate you are. This is pure torture. She is as mischievous as last night's dream. I bury my face. I think he probably wants to burn his face as well. I bury my face in my hands. Hey Shiki, don't be quiet and tell me. Arkwood keeps looking at me with those upturned eyes. I can't. God, this is my limit. You. I hesitate and let it out in a quiet voice. Eh? What about me? Don't make me say it again. I'm saying that it was you who came. I shout, oh wait. Don't make me say it again. I'm saying that it was you who came. I shout angrily as I look away. Arkwood's eyes widen in surprise. Me? Yeah, it's not a joke. You came and... wait. There's no way I can finish. No, there's no flash. Ah. Now Arkwood looks away from me, looking very uncomfortable. I mean, didn't she think it was a possibility? Ah, yes, that lovely awkward silence. Neither of us know what to say. The uncomfortable silence continues. I can't bear the silence any longer and force out that cough. In the first place, why did you send me that dream familiar thing? Are you still angry at me for killing you? That's not it at all. I sent it as thanks for defeating Nero. I mean, that's a pretty cool thanks. I really am grateful to you. I thought you'd be extremely happy. As thanks? Passing that kind of thanks. Mate, I don't know. Having that kind of poor taste... Just what are vampires thinking? Mate, you enjoyed that. What the fuck are you talking about? I slump my shoulders. I don't know what she's mad about, but she looks at me with a dissatisfied expression. Well, she did you a solid, mate. She was doing you a favour, right? And you took that and just went, nah, that was shit. After having taken advantage of that favour. What's that all about, you meanie? I know I'm not human. She turns away, then starts walking off. Hey, hold on. Where are you going? Has nothing to do with you. Don't follow me. Is she really that angry? Arkwood walks away without even turning around. Where does she plan on going anyway? Maybe I did say too much. No matter what the results were or the methods used, she really thanked me with good intentions. Yes. I start to feel intense regret and think that maybe I should have just accepted her gift happily. Yes, you literally did accept it happily. What the fuck? Damn it. Why is it that I just can't leave Arkwood alone? Hey, I said wait. Surrounded by the night, Arkwood walks down the street. She looks straight ahead, her white figure with golden hair fluttering. It bears a horrible resemblance to the first time I saw her. No. Or perhaps it's like the time she faced off with Nero. For some reason, I have a bad feeling about this. Hey, Arkwood! Arkwood continues to walk without turning around. I want to talk to you. You can at least tell me what you're going to do. Of course, Arkwood just continues walking without turning around. It'd be miserable if I left it like this. I decide to follow her silently for now. At least she's not running. The footsteps echo through the night air. And then Arkwood suddenly stops and turns around. Don't follow me. Don't you understand it's troubling for a normal person like you to follow me around? So tell me what you're going to do and I'll go back. It doesn't concern you, so leave me alone. Arkwood strides off once more. Crap. Seems like our wordless wandering is going to continue. When we approach the main street, Arkwood freezes. Found it. Eh? Her voice is cold, like a totally different person's. Ah. Chill runs up my spine. Even from behind, I can feel the hostility manifesting itself in her. Arkwood, what are you... I can't even finish. It's clear what she intends to do without saying anything. Without a doubt, there is nothing but the pure, unadulterated intent to kill. Hey, what are you thinking? Arkwood doesn't answer. Her eyes are fixed solely on a man in a business suit walking by. Peaky, take off your glasses and look at that person. That person, you mean that businessman? Hurry. If you want to know what I'm doing, then leave the questions for later. Right? Don't like to look while in town, but... I take off my glasses. Gah! Instantly, a light headache springs forth. In exchange for the pain, I can see lines running all along the walls and the ground. Another question, Shiki. You only see points in living things, right? Yeah, that seems to be true. Things like buildings only have lines. I saw them back during the time in that hotel, but at the cost of a headache that almost caused me to pass out. Right, since you are a living being, you can't comprehend the death of inanimate objects. So in order to see the death of inanimate objects, you must first connect to a circuit of the same orientation as them. To see, you have to comprehend them first. Then another question. Shiki, how does that person look to you? Oh, fuck me. It'll just be the same as always. Oh, fuck. Without thinking, I step backwards. What is that? Certainly all humans have lines on them, but they only have countable amounts and they also look like geometric patterns. But what is that? There are lines running all through him. Those lines are all over him like blood vessels, so much that I can't even make out his appearance. Yeah. I want to puke. Those black lines, scribbles making a human shape. What the fuck? Everywhere throughout it, I can see black points that look like they are flowing blood. Shiki, how does it look? I was hoping it would look normal to you. I can't answer. Right now, it takes all my strength just not to vomit. I see. How unfortunate that you can even see death on that thing. Yeah, it's not normal, but I can still see the lines. I knew it. You can even kill the dead. The fact that they don't have any life has no meaning for you. Something that moves, something that breaks, you can stop it completely without exception. You're more of a monster, Shiki. Huh? As you saw, you can't call that thing human anymore. It's a vampire that deceives death by sucking the blood of other people. Arkwood quickens her steps. He walks straight towards the man. Hey, Arkwood. Stay there, Shiki. That young man realize Arkwood was there? He starts running towards a back alley. Arkwood strides silently. Underneath the moonlight, she disappears into the alley. The sound of my heartbeat is awfully close. It's not even real late at night. Even though I'm in the midst of a bustling shopping district, I can't sense anyone besides myself. Thump. My glasses. I have to put on my glasses. If I don't do that, I'll see terrible things. I'll see something so terrible that everything I've seen so far would be nothing in comparison to it. The but my body won't move. My eyes that can see this patchwork world look towards that alley in fascination. Suddenly, sounds vanish. In the presence of other people, the sound of the wind and the smell of the dirt, all of it freezes. Under the frozen moon, a bizarre noise sounds from the other side of the wall. Go! No way I can see it. I can't hear anything. A sickening sound, but I can see it. My eyes definitely see the sound of death and death crashing. My vision turns crimson. Why do my eyes see death? Something that shouldn't be able to be seen. My glasses. I have to put on my glasses or I'll go insane. I hold back the rising gorge in my throat and use my shaking hand to put on my glasses. Sound and light return. Now that I'm calm, I glance around and see nothing out of the ordinary in the shopping district. The bustling of many people passing by. The brightness of a store's decorated show window and the sound of rushing car engines. I'm panting excessively. I can hardly breathe. Even though I put my glasses back on, I can still feel a lingering remnant of that death, and it makes me sick. Arquid? Arquid walks out from the alley with faltering steps, breathing even harder than I am. Shiki, I see you were still here. Shoulders heaving up and down, she passes by me. Her body sways back and forth, and she walks weakly as if she was sick. To be honest, I still feel nauseous. But seeing Arquid in pain like that makes me bear it. Wait, what in the world? I'm fine, just a little tired, so don't worry. It really doesn't concern you, Shiki. Idiot, if you're tired, then rest. With such a pale face, you can't be fine. Even as I breathe shallowly for air, I grab Arquid's arm. Hey now. You say that, but you look like you'll collapse too. It's just my anemia. If you have time to worry about me, worry about your health. It's fine. There's no point in worrying about it anyway. Her breathing really is weak. Don't tell me that wound from that time. It hasn't healed. But I can't bring myself to finish. It's because she got it saving me. He doesn't answer and looks down. That is affirmation rather than disagreement. What are you doing in your condition? You have to take it easy until you're fully healed. I do think I'm taking it easy. No, you're not. Even if you are at a level beyond humans, what in the world were you doing earlier in your condition? I just can't leave her be. I knew it. I just can't leave this person who's always getting into trouble alone. Don't be silent and answer me. Until you tell me, I won't go away. I grasp both of her shoulders. Still looking down, she gives a slight nod. Geez, you really are persistent. Fine, let's go somewhere else to talk. Releasing herself, she waveringly starts to walk away. We come to the park. As if walking restored her strength, her face looks as cheerful as always. Well, as you wish, Shiki. I'll talk about whatever you want. Don't know where her previous weakness went, but she looked really haughty all of a sudden. Then I'll ask, but just what was that guy earlier? You said he was a vampire. Was he what you were after? No, he certainly is part of my target, but putting the dead back into the grave isn't my goal. I only got him because he was a minion of my enemy. If I left him alone, he would kill more people to increase his power. Arquid. Could you explain it so I can understand? I don't even know if that guy was even human or not. Oh, I guess I never really did explain to you in detail about vampires. Nero was sort of an aberration amongst the vampire race, so I didn't really need to explain it that time. Huh? What is a normal vampire then? What I mean is what you all think of vampires. Immortal, never aging, sucking human blood, turning that human into a vampire, being destroyed by sunlight, all of that. My enemy is that old type of vampire. So you mean this enemy of yours is the one behind all the recent serial killings? I suppose. But the killing of all those people by sucking their blood might be the work of the dead, like the one you saw earlier. Miki, you remember how Nero's body was made of all those familiars, right? Yeah, that's not exactly something I can easily forget. The dead are like that. When humans have their blood sucked by a vampire, they can also receive some of the vampire's blood. They die, but remain in this world as a servant of the vampire. They are called the dead, and they are like the vampire's familiars. Maybe it's easier to understand if I use the word zombie. It's closer to the voodoo belief in Haiji, where the white serpent god Dambala is invoked to control a dead body. But let's just say a dead body that moves is a zombie, okay? Yeah, I can visualize it better that way. I get it. So that man was killed by a vampire who uses him as a zombie. Yes, Arkwood nods happily. I'm so confused though. Why would a vampire do that? Killing people, not letting them die but controlling them, what bad taste. You're right. Those vampires do have bad taste, but that's something only the dead apostles do. Those that were always vampires from the very beginning do not do such things. Huh? Always vampires from the very beginning? I remember. You said there's two types of vampires. Those who are vampires originally and those who are humans. When I heard that before, I kind of stuck in my head. I thought it was a little odd. So what exactly do you mean by those who weren't originally vampires? Simple. I'm just saying that dead apostles used to be humans. They either gained immortality through magic or became servants of the true ancestors that sucked their blood. Shiki, you said it was bad taste to use killed humans, but that's just the least of it. There are other vampires who think up worse games. A game? What is that? You guys kill for fun and use their dead bodies as toys? I won't deny that. For vampires, amusement is the same as breathing. For those who were once human but gain imperfect immortality, their greatest enemy is boredom. They didn't have a reason to become immortal to start with, so once they gained immortality, they lost all kinds of greed. Their goal was immortality itself, so I guess that's just the way things are. They're bored, so they want to play. Don't be ridiculous. Isn't it enough that they won't age or die? Do they really need anything else? That's what I said. They got everything they wanted. After that, there is no meaning to existence. As soon as someone realizes they have no value, that life is stopped, then their meaning of existence disappears too. Immortality is another word for death. So they started to wear down and they started to create their own amusement, as if to tell themselves they could have fun as long as they lived. That's their beginning. They copy humans and see themselves in a game as lords of a castle expanding their territory. I guess you could call it a country of the dead. It seems they got more enjoyment out of that than they expected. She speaks as if she was talking of other people. Arkwood should be one of those, but she certainly doesn't seem like she has that sort of hobby. Well, we'll change the topic, but the dead apostles were originally human. There are a few cases where they became vampires through their own magical research, but the majority of them were humans who had their blood sucked. They are immortal, but they can't last forever. They can only be immortal if they drink the blood of others. Then I say their immortality was imperfect. If they can't feed on humans, then their immortality is gone. Wait a minute, isn't that odd? In order to become immortal, they drink the blood of humans, but doesn't that mean new dead apostles will be born every time they do that? That's true, but things get complex from here. The people who have their blood sucked die, but at that time, if the dead apostle place a little of their blood inside the corpse, the body cannot die. Those bodies that were unable to die stay a number of years in the grave, and when the brain decays and the soul is fixated in the body, they become a flesh-eating corpse, ghoul. Only 1 out of every 100 people have this potential. Not everyone gets to stay. Well, there are those that have a natural ability to step up this progress and become a vampire immediately, but this is so rare it's out of the question. So the dead bodies that became ghouls eat the flesh of other corpses in order to stay in their decayed body parts. After restoring their bodies fully, they become zombies, members of the class of living corpses, the living dead. So these living dead, is that the dead from before? Not at all. The dead are just puppets. The living dead are much weaker than the dead, but they are members of the vampire race with a will of their own. They are on a different level than those manipulated dead. And after many years, once a living dead is able to restore its intelligence, it becomes a vampire. Wait, so the living dead are dumbasses, but they can become the dead who have intelligence. And the dead... Okay, there's probably about only 1 out of every 10,000 who have this ability. I've said it before, but the more potential you have, the higher the success rate to stay. We call the dead apostles the ones that make all these kinds of vampires. That's still odd. As this game goes on, then won't the world be overflowing with vampires eventually? Not necessarily. The dead apostles usually get killed by the new vampires they created. Didn't I say it before? They act like humans. For their own enjoyment, they place their own blood inside the humans they preyed upon. One out of tens of thousands of these corpses become vampires and eventually kill their parent vampires, becoming a new dead apostle themselves. Wait, what? If you're... What the fuck? So you can, if you're very rare, you, as a dumbass dead person, can then gain intelligence and become a vampire. But why do you need to kill the dead apostle that created you? Do you need to do that? Like knights becoming lords through strength of arms and killing the king, they can only survive by playing those sorts of games. Okay? Like politics then. Vampire politics. Yeah, I don't really understand why, but I guess that stops them from dying of boredom. The whims of an existence close to a devil, I suppose. Even if they are immortal, if they can't hold on to a meaning for existence, it is an empty immortality. Arkwood remarks how silly it is as she slumps her shoulders. I see. Then that dead that you killed earlier, that was something like a soldier of the dead apostles. Not so much a soldier as a puppet. The dead apostles control the dead bodies by skipping the process of becoming a vampire. The dead are completely connected to their parent vampire. In order for them to survive, they attack others to eat their flesh, but more than half of that energy goes to their master. Like a queen bee nourished by the worker bees, the dead apostles can use the dead to increase their power while they sleep. My enemy can't be found easily because he's using a lot of the dead. He only dirties his hands once. After that, he simply controls the dead while he sleeps and expands his territory. They say many bodies are found in the recent supposed serial killings, but those are actually just failures. To tell the truth, there are over 100 victims in this city. Only a small amount, the ones discovered, are the victims in the news. What? Over 100? There are that many that had their blood sucked. All those people suck the blood of others to make them into monsters like themselves, like that wandering lifeless thing earlier. That's ridiculous. 3 days ago, I remember how all those people in the hotel were killed for no reason. I was there, but I didn't see it, so I can only visualize and can't really tell what kind of violence it was. It's still the same. I can't fathom the existence of vampires that suck human blood just to increase their own territory. Just without reason, without even recognition. If someone close to me died like that, how would I act? I don't want to imagine it, but for a brief instant, I imagine Akia being drained of blood and discarded like trash. What makes me mad is that this worst case scenario could happen at any minute in this town, and I didn't even have a clue about it before. I knew you would be angry, Shiki. I didn't want to talk about it because for the prey, for you guys, this is an inexcusable evil. For people like you, the actions of the vampires are inexcusable. That's right. That's just also ridiculous. Even if it's people I don't know about, they have their past and even the dreams they hoped for. Even I don't want to be killed just for the fun of it. That's just too regretful. It's too meaningless. That's all just so regretful, isn't it? That's right. All those people were killed by Nero in the midst of fear and chaos. Weren't their last thoughts full of regretful sadness? That night at the park, the girl who was killed by Nero when she passed by the park by sheer coincidence. She didn't even realize when she died. That meaninglessness. The abruptness of its ending. A death no one else even knows about. When it happened, I was broken apart by the complete irrationality of it all. My fear of Nero disappeared, and more than anything else, I hated him. I can't accept it. No matter what the reason, I can't accept it. I grit my teeth. Shiki, there is no reason. For them, it's just a game. That's why it's ridiculous. It's just a game to you all. Nero and this other guy, what do they think human life is? They come up with such games because they think it's nothing. Even I can't understand how they think, nor do I intend to. But if you ask who is at fault here, it's the weaker one, right? In the end, those that are killed are at fault. It's all the will of nature that those who are unable to protect themselves are killed. What? But Shiki, if you talk about it that way, your human species is really strong. The ability to make up for their weaknesses as a species with other things that makes them the strongest in a way. Probably the only ones that can kill the greatest creatures called the world are you humans. But even though they are strong as a species, they are weak as individuals. They can't live without sacrificing the lives of those not of their race, which is the ultimate evil, is it not? It doesn't matter if they have intelligence or not. For you guys, everything is fair game for food, is it not? So, the ones doing the killings are always right. If there is a sin, then it is you guys not being able to protect yourselves under that rule. That's just the argument of the strong. Humans aren't as strong like you all. Because we can't protect ourselves fully, that's why we have to live together, to help each other. I don't know what to do if somebody like you guys came in and... That's true. That is your defense mechanism. Since you can't protect yourself with those kind of species, and when those kind of species enter your group, you guys make rules to ensure they are unable to enter. Yes, it is just like you say, Shiki. So usually this town's case doesn't happen. You may not know it, but your human race is really strong. You have erected a defense mechanism against those races which far exceeds yours. If it was functioning properly, the city would not have had a vampire these last 8 years. Defense mechanism? Yes. The reason vampires hide the bodies of their victims and stay out of sight isn't because they don't want to be known to humans. To protect their own lives, they conceal their identity and expand their territory. They don't want it to be known that vampires exist at all. If they moved freely about, the defense mechanism would arrive. Well, they probably haven't arrived, even though that modern-day vampire news is going on, because this is an atheist country. The church! Is this what it's going to be? Her word choice is too unique, and I can't really grasp what she's saying. But you can relax, Shiki. Even if their avowed enemies are not in this country, I'm here right now. Didn't I say earlier my purpose was to execute vampires? I don't know where that heavy atmosphere went before, because Arkwood instantly becomes cheerful. What? Yeah, I remember, but you're a vampire too, right? Why do you side with us humans? I'm not really siding with you humans, but I'm doing it because I don't have anything else to do. So you're just as bad. You just happen to be on the side that helps me. What? She doesn't have anything else to do. I still don't understand her. Well, doing that does bring the dead apostles after me, but you beat Nero, who was pursuing me, didn't you, Shiki? So now I can go back to the original plan and defeat my enemy. You can go back to living your normal life now, and you don't have to associate with me anymore. She smiles as if she is happy about something. What the fuck am I... What, man, this is a... Wait, why is nothing happening? Ah, yeah. That makes me happy, but are you okay by yourself? Those words float in the back of my head. There's something wrong with me. Feeling guilty about letting her face danger all by herself. There really has to be something wrong with me. Shiki? Why are you making that troubled face? Because I'm troubled. This is something that involves the city I live in. I said you shouldn't worry. In 2 or 3 days it will all be over and there won't be any more victims. Yeah, honestly I don't want to be involved. But saying that line... Shouldn't I, the only one actually living in the city, say that line instead of Arkwood? Arkwood, can I ask you a question? This enemy you speak of, is he strong? Well, he should be many times superior to the dead earlier. I haven't met him this time, but he has been latent for 8 years, so maybe he's a class 5 by now. There's classes? You're saying he's stronger than the dead before? Looking like she was in so much pain from fighting just him, isn't she taking him a little lightly? Class 5? I don't get it, but does that mean he's stronger than Nero? Not a chance. Nero was special. He was a pure, supreme vampire that would be difficult to defeat even with my full power. Compared to him, this enemy is pretty weak. Oh, then there's no way you'll be defeated. Breathe out in relief. Who knows? A few days earlier and he wouldn't be a problem, but now I'm just recovering. The possibility that he has more power is actually high. Recovering? Are you sick or something, Arkwood? Yeah, I still have the effects from when you killed me, and I don't think I'll be fine for at least a few more days. Ah. That's right, the reason why Arkwood is weak isn't anyone's fault but mine. Arkwood lightly touches her side. It seems the wounds don't heal like usual. I could manage the outside, but I can't seem to heal the inside. That wound as well. The one she received to save me. I'm at a loss for words. It's completely my fault she's in that position. So why? Why doesn't she hold it against me? Why does she just give that innocent smile? You need to stop. Until you heal up, you should just rest. If you take a day off or two, things won't be that bad, so... That's no good. Thanks to Nero coming, the enemy knows I'm here. If I rest, that's like I'm telling him I'm weakened. So you're saying you're just going to keep going like this? Yes. Since I don't know where the enemy's lair is, I have to keep destroying his blood supply. I cut that off, it will force him to come out. Arkwood, what if that's tomorrow? Wouldn't you be killed instead? Then, I want to tell her to stop by a halt mid-sentence. Like Arkwood says, if the enemy sees that weakness, Arkwood might be killed. More than anything else, I learned from the past 4 days. Arkwood isn't someone to stop halfway once she's decided to do something, no matter how much it hurts. Damn! Arkwood won't stop. If I leave her alone, she probably won't even be able to talk like this anymore. It makes me mad, but she's not even afraid of her own death. Is that so? Why does she smile like that? If she doesn't smile like that, if she acted more like a real vampire, I wouldn't have to feel like this. What's wrong, Shiki? Your body's shaking. Do you need to go to the bathroom? Why are you so relaxed? Damn it. I don't want to lose her. I don't know what this feeling is. These past 4 days are not something I can just forget about. So, to part here, with the possibility she may die tomorrow, the regret would be completely, utterly, unbearably difficult. Give me a break. My eye is already broken, but my heart's going to break as well. Marcus is a vampire, and I don't want to be involved in something like that again. I remember the fight with Nero. Just thinking about it sends chills down my spine. The fear of being one step away from death still remains. This is the same. Definitely, the opponent this time isn't normal. There's really no need for me to be involved. Since Arkwood is saying she'll handle it, I can rely on her. Even knowing all of that, I just can't leave her alone. What the hell is wrong with me? I kick the ground. I'm angry at myself for not accepting any reasoning or excuses. But what? What's wrong, Shiki? Getting so angry like that all of a sudden? Yeah, I'm just angry at my stupidity. Why want to say this after all that which happened to me? I feel more mad now that I actually say it. Being this stupid, I know if I could see myself in a mirror, I'd break it to pieces. Hey, really, what's wrong, Shiki? You're not acting normal. Yep, I'm not. If I was acting normal, I really wouldn't say this. I spit. I don't want to admit it, but it's already a done deal. Because my mouth has already confirmed it for me. Oh, I just can't understand it, Shiki. What is it? You keep saying you're going to say something, but what is it? Stupid. Isn't it obvious? Until your body heals, I'll help you. That's what the stupid fool Tono Shiki wants to say. Eh? Arkwood looks at me in total surprise. As for me, finally saying it kind of calms me down. Shiki, is that for real? Are you for real? I groan. I didn't hear it. Please, can you say it again? What a troll? What a troll? I groan more. No matter how much I regret it, it's done. The instant I form my feelings into words, I can't lie to myself any longer. Hurry. I want to hear those words again. Arkwood asks softly. Looking off in the distance, I try to sound reluctant. I guess it can't be helped. It's my fault that you are weakened now, and I can't leave the monster roaming the streets alone either. I can't rely on you taking care of it by yourself, so if you let me, I want to help you. That's what I said. Shiki. Arkwood's eyes are suddenly alight. She grabs my hand and happily shakes it up and down. Well, I may not be that helpful, but it has to be better than nothing. Yeah, if you're helping me, there's nothing to be afraid of. She keeps shaking my hand up and down. How do I say this? She really does seem happy. But what do we do now? Do you want to search for more of the dead like before? Yeah, I think that's all we can do for now. The one before was the 12th, so I don't think there's many more. The parent vampire will have to come out once they are all destroyed, so we have to hunt the remaining ones for now. Is that still okay? She asks. Anything is fine, I'm just with you. If you lead, then I'll follow. Well, shall we start again? Ah, no, that's good for tonight. They usually follow a fixed route, and the other dead will probably not be out tonight. Since they are fewer in number, I don't think he'll let them all come out at once. Oh, really? But does that mean this enemy will try to hide the dead from you, Arkwood? Basically. But since this enemy is a vampire, he needs to steal the blood and energy of others. So even though he knows I'm searching for them, he has to send the dead out to get the minimal blood he needs. Then the minimal dead he sent out was that man from before, huh? So, searching further tonight will be useless, I think. Well, I don't mind. But it is tedious, though. Yeah, hunting vampires is tedious work. We have to find the coffin of this enemy somewhere in the city, so it won't be easy. Arkwood lets go of my hand and jumps back softly. Arkwood? Let's say goodbye for tonight. We'll meet tomorrow. With her dance-like steps, she watches me as she gets further away. Tomorrow? Wait, where should we meet? Here's fine. The time, yeah, around 10 o'clock should be fine. With a smile, she makes that promise. Good night, Shiki. I'll see you here tomorrow. And, waving her hand, Arkwood disappears. Wait, I still don't get how he was able to go into her room when he went looking for her. I don't think he has the key to her apartment. I get back to the mansion. As it is very late, the mansion is completely dark. This can't be good. I put my hand on the mansion gate. Ka-chang! It's locked. A sturdy chain holds it closed. They fucking locked him out? Whoa, Akia's pissed. Dang, I shouldn't cut this. Think a bit. Then I decide to climb over the gate. Mate, if you get your balls skewered by the freaking top of that gate. Oh, he climbed over. I'm exhausted. After sneaking over the wall like a thief, I quietly make my way to the doorway. The gate was locked, but the door isn't. It must have been Hisui. I give a sigh of thanks. Alright, so Akiya must have told Hisui to lock everything, but Hisui was nice to us and kept the door open for us. So as not to wake Akiha, Kohako-san and Hisui, I sneak my way through the mansion. Phew. Well, I would be, yeah. Shit, man, I'd be shit myself if I got home and it was all locked up. Thank God the door was open. Letting out a breath, I lay down on my bed. I promised to Arkwood. Maybe it's fate, but you've gotten yourself tangled up in trouble again, Tono Shiki. Could I help it? I just can't leave her alone. Or maybe I didn't want to leave her alone. Well, I do think she is pretty. You don't understand my feelings right now. You don't understand that you find someone pretty and want to help them and feeling a romantic attraction to them. You don't understand what a romantic attraction is? Are you stupid? I mean, he was raised by a normal family. Whatever. Right now, I'm not too sure what is right and what is wrong. At any rate, it looks like I'll be helping Arkwood once again starting tomorrow. So for now, I shouldn't think of anything else but getting a good night's sleep. Did you change into your pajamas? No? Oh, look at that fucking dodgy scene. And I think this is a great place to end the stream. Let me just save. Oh my god. Well, that was one hell of a. How long have we been going for? Damn, almost 3 hours. I didn't expect to go for that long. Well, that was an interesting fucking part of the playthrough. I did not think the H scene would be that detailed. Turns out it was a succubus. Fascinating, interesting. And that means that we could have chosen anyone from that list and they would have appeared. So there is a route where you could have chose Akiha. That is dodge. But yeah, no, this has been fascinating. We're partnering up with Arquid once again to fight the big bad vampire of the city. So this will be fun. Well, next time we play this, we'll be starting a new chapter. Chapter 7, Eyes of Death Perception 2. Interesting. But yeah, we'll leave it there. This has been fun. It's also been hard to read some of that stuff, but anyway, this is Tsukihime. I am Ash Mannix, and I will see you guys later. Well, I mean, I'll see you at least on the stream tomorrow that Kixel's doing. See ya.